Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh shit, Hi, Frost. I just realized I don't think I've logged into FGO a single time in like 4 days. Did my FGO alarm get turned off? Hi, Louise. Hello, Noodle. Do you want to come say hi? Hello, Noodle. Come here. Come here, Noodle. Say hello. Say hello, baby boy. Okay. Or not. You don't have to say hello, Noodle, if you don't want to. Oh my goodness. Hello. I know. I know. Let's not get your hair in my drink. That would be unfortunate. Say hello to chat, Noodle. Say hello. Come on. Say hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be so for real. I'm trying to think, when did I stream? I fear I know when the last time I logged in was, and I think it might have been Saturday. I've just realized this. I don't know. Yeah, my alarm must be turned off. Okay, I'll have to fix that after stream, because I don't know what happened that I haven't been logging in, but I just realized that I haven't logged in so long. Like, genuinely. Okay, I don't remember what I was getting. That's okay. I don't need to remember what I was getting. Ooh, that's gonna make the next couple days very unpleasant. I guess I know what I'm doing Saturday. I need to binge some, Da Vinci event. I just completely forgot that it existed. I don't know why. Oh, I should probably shut the door to my bathroom. But it's not that visible right now, I don't care. Maybe if Peachy pushes the door open even more, I'll care. Alright. So we're gonna continue Atlantis today. And we're gonna get as far as we can get before about 9:15, 9:20. And at that point we're gonna do some rolls. We're gonna do a lot of rolls. So yeah, right at the end of the stream we'll do a bunch of rolls. So we're just gonna go as far as we can until we get there. We're at Hestia Island. Yes, many rolls, Frostshard. Many rolls. If we could get like a chunk of Saint Courts in the next 3-ish hours, that would be great. You will, the keen-eyed viewer will have noticed that my court total is actually lower than it was the last time I streamed. There is a reason for this. I will not confirm what it is, or deny what it is, until we get to approximately 9:15. Alright, so, Section 4, Minute Assembly of Authorities. Okay, so it's recommending a rider. Okay, if it's recommending a rider, then what we can do is we can grab a Castoria, and we're gonna use my arts team with Odysseus Rider. Yeah. There's a reason, Frostshard. All will be explained. Maybe not today, but there are reasons for this. There are reasons for this. I don't know which banners are on right up right now, so I'll have to go check at the end of the stream. Yeah, go ahead and increase your MP gauge. One of these, yeah, this increases MP gain. I don't necessarily need the healing, but I want the gain. Oh, do I have? What? Event CE zone right now? Is that why I don't have... Is that why I'm not propped to 100%? I think that's why. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had to... Yeah, that would explain it. Okay. Alright, well, that did not go immediately how I planned. It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. Wait, guys, was there... Did I... Guys, did I do something stupid? Hold on, I gotta check my own stream. Did I? I didn't skip something, right? This did go straight into the fight. I didn't click skip. I'm checking the playback on my own stream, but there was no reading. No, that went straight into the... Okay. Okay. Alright. I will not question it. Yeah. That's gotta be what it is. I won't question it. I mean, I want to question it, but I won't question it. Any of these cards is not ideal. Respectfully. Also, not getting any gains out of that is also not desired. Okay, alright, I genuinely just realized, I was like, aren't I supposed to be reading something when I clicked into a big section? Oh my God. Just gonna casually jump. Case over. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I never expect it to be just hands instead of talking, you know? Like, that feels illegal. It really does. It feels very illegal. This is not a hands game in my experience. This is a talking game. Yay, overkill! What sucks is I've kind of lost all my buffs and I don't have any... I had a really bad round of it there at the beginning. Okay. It's alright. I will manage. I will manage. There we go. There's still a rider to caster, so still gonna do good. Knick-Knack probably won't be joining us today unless it's like right near the end of the stream, by the way, so you know. It's not really gonna be happening. So it's just me and chat. It's just us. Okay. Why you're tough. You are very large. You hit very hard. You hit very hard. I don't like that. Do a chain over here. I do feel a little off kilter not having red. I think that's throwing me off. I go into Atlantis expecting to read. I am here to read, and reading is not given to me. This is bullshit. Fake news. This is a lie.
ちました。じゃあそういうことで、そそくさ。
Reading. Okay. I feel better now. Any luck finding a ley line yet, Da Vinci? I've been searching as best I can since we got here. But thanks in part to the unusual way this island came together, it doesn't look like we should get our hopes up. I see. I was hoping we could find a suitable ley line that would let us bolster our forces. But it seems we won't be summoning any new servants just yet. At least the temporary battle summons are going well, possibly because of all the magical energy in the atmosphere here. Then we should at least be alright for the time being. Very well, let's hurry on to this temple. Oi, are we there yet? Even with the enhancement, my poor feet can only take so much. No need for that. No good noble would ever abandon a task he agreed to only partway through its completion. Oh, and just like that, it would seem we've arrived at our destination. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Well, at first glance, it certainly seems like what I'd expect to find at any ancient Greek temple. Yeah, I get that, but wait till you see the inside. Heh, I know we may not look it, but we've actually overcome tremendous difficulties and conquered multiple lost belts so strange you'd think they were different worlds altogether. So I highly doubt there's anything in there that will be even remotely sounds like somebody got surprised. What in the world is this? I must admit, even I am at a loss for words. Whoa. This looks way more like a laboratory than a temple, or maybe even some kind of factory. At a glance, it seems like this engineering surpasses anything at Chaldea, and if that's true, that would make it more advanced than even the most cutting-edge tech of modern-day proper human history. Oh. You know what? That's a very... I really get that sentiment. Just, like, shocked at, like, how little you know to be shocked by, you know? I actually understand that. That's way out of my wheelhouse. I'll let you all figure it out. Oh. Give me a moment while I boot it up. What should we do with Nemo? Lay him down on that table there. Alright. This feels a little Goa'uld here, people. I'm feeling a little Stargatey, you know? Feeling a little Stargatey. You know, ancient gods using advanced tech to rule over humans. Spaceships. I'm feeling a little Goa'uldy here. I can tell I'm going to be nursing these stiff shoulders for hours to come. It was a surprisingly long journey, wasn't it? Thank you so much for doing this, Director. Huh? What's this now? Why are you looking at me so affectionately all of a sudden? I don't trust it. You're smiling just how Tool the Third used to when she'd say, this next one's going to be a little bit challenging. Pretty sure that's the paranoia talking. Let's see. I think I press here first, then make sure it's turned on. Scanning. Scanning. Theos, Clitonomia, allotments remaining 53, target capacity. Error, non-Olympian detected. Unable to provide Theos, Clitonomia. Well, that doesn't sound good. Don't worry, all part of the process. Let's see, what was the next step? Okay, you've got to cancel out of this operation. Take advantage of the timeout error. Olympian lineage confirmed. Bloodline value. Error. Releasing Theos Clitonomia. So those are nanomachines. They seem more like mercury than anything. They might look like mercury, but they're not toxic. At least, I'm pretty sure they aren't. Oh? And how do you know that? Because I went through the same treatment myself back when I'd been fatally wounded. What? Hang on, then how do we know you haven't been brainwashed? Well, I'm not entirely sure either, but if I was, wouldn't I have already killed you all the way before we even got here? Well, yes, very probably, but still. Assimilation complete. Spirit origin restoration incomplete. Nanomachine capacity has been exceeded. 3,543 hours remaining until full self-restoration is complete. What is this place? Captain Nemo! Are you okay? Oh, right, I thought I'd been blown to pieces. Wait, where's the border? How's the crew? Rest assured, everyone survived the attack, including you. Unfortunately, the Nautilus's outer hull was split right down the middle, resulting in its complete destruction. And the Shadow Border core, though still intact, sustained enough damage to render further passage impossible. Fortunately, the border's cloaking function still works, so we were able to haul it up on land and hide it. I see, so it's basically a beached whale. Well, now that you're up and about again, can't you restore the Nautilus as well? No, I can't. I was only able to put that noble phantasm together in the Wandering Seas dock. I need Sion's help to solidify it into a ship that actually exists in reality. Besides, even if Sion was here, my spirit origin's an absolute mess. There's no way I could perfectly recreate the Nautilus down to every last screw right now. Damn it. I understand how you must feel, Captain Nemo, but please try to calm down. You still need to rest and recover. Pardon me, Captain, but what would you think about growing your bangs out? Give it a rest! Huh? Oh, my mistake. What I meant was, what would you think about having my ship tow yours? Not the same statement. What can I say? It's just how I say hello, then stop. Tabling whatever that nonsense was. Towing, huh? And at least the outer layer is already restored. Is this the same button? Theos Clitonomia, allotments remaining, 44. I knew it. There's still plenty left we can use. Go on, Mandricardo, give him the rest of these nanomachines. Then he should be back to his old self in no time. I wish I could, but I can't. Why not? You heard it say he's over capacity, right? It means there's no way in hell this thing will give him any more of its nanomachines. We only get one shot to error around its restrictions, and we already used it. It's weird though, this thing ought to be more than capable of healing a servant. I see. It must be because my spirit origin is tied to the Nautilus, so it's actually a lot bigger than it seems. I see. I suppose you are able to move about freely, even as you keep your noble phantasm in constant operation. Hey, mind if I say something, Master? There's more temples like this on other islands. And these machines are, what's the word again? You know, not connected. Oh right, independent. I see. So they aren't networked, huh? Besides, these Theos Clitonomium nanomachines are the gods' relics. The technology is actually obsolete. Oh really? So the stuff they're using now is so much better they can just throw this stuff away like so much junk? Is that so? No, honestly, I can't even be mad. I'm too impressed at how damn well it works. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we can get more of these at the temples on other islands. Oh, and some of the stronger demonic beasts have these nanomachines too. Only they use them to enhance themselves. I see. Yes, this is all starting to come together. Holmes? I assume the other rogue servants got a hold of such nanomachines as well. Yep, they sure did. It all began when someone started wondering why some demonic beasts were so much stronger than others. They ran some tests and figured out it was nanomachines powering them up. Of course, I don't know how much in the way of specifics. Given how they meant to challenge the gods of Olympus without a master, I have no doubt they wished to even the odds as much as they possibly could. Now that I've experienced what these nanomachines are like, I can say that they also serve as a source of magical energy. It's almost like they're a pseudo-secondary type of perpetual motion machine. You mean like Frankenstein's galvanism? Basically, yes. If you played your cards right, I can see how you might be able to use your noble phantasm even without a master. This means that the servants who infiltrated Olympus may well have had a better than even chance of victory. In that case, we should try to meet up with them as soon as possible, but we'll need the Nautilus to be back in perfect working order for that, won't we? And to make that happen, you'll need to explore all the neighboring islands, not to mention getting past the 3 layers of defense to actually make it onto Olympus. Damn it, I should have known the largest lost belt of all wouldn't make things easy for us. Well, at any rate, now that the Nautilus is back, it shouldn't be a problem if I go back to it, right? Right? You have a point. We can't leave the Nautilus undefended forever, and I'm worried about the staff too. Okay then, Holmes. Nemo, Gordy, and I will all head back and stand by on the border. Much as I hate to ask this of you yet again, Seki and Mash, I'm afraid it'll all be up to you two from here on out. Good luck. We're all counting on you. We got this. Great. That's just what I like to hear. Yeah, definitely had that same conversation about the Stargate effect before. But it's funny every time, honestly. Like, it's just very amusing. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh, those aren't event Cs, I don't think. I think so. Are they? Oh. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, weird. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess we're gonna go with this. It'll be interesting. Hi, Zero. Hi, Kami. Nanotech's a little bit weird. I don't know. I'm not sure I get it, but it's in so many, like, I don't know. It's in, like, Marvel and a bunch of other stuff, so I'm like, okay. Oh. Crap. They found us. Oh. There they are. Atlantis border guards. They're the soldiers patrolling Atlantis on Odysseus' orders. Be careful. They're all hopped up on nanomachines, too. I'll go circle around behind the Mandricardo. We can't let them alert the main force. Got it. Of course. Rest assured, I've got your back. All you need worry about is the enemy directly at hand. Roger that. Okay, Master, I'm ready for your orders whenever you're ready to give them. Don't worry, I'll make sure these guys don't go anywhere. Oh. You know what these guys remind me of a little bit? The Round Table Knights. Oh, I do not have great cards there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... I wanna bump some of those... all those cards out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's a better layout of cards. Just kind of in the way that they're just like big and buff and they have a lot of HP, you know? Okay, let's swap them out. Okay.
我が宿命月女神に恋願う肉体に合力を精神に冷徹
Super Orion! Super Orion! Overkill. Terrific overkill. It's okay. Hit more of them later. I mean, they look different, and I'm sure they have slightly different, like, utilities. So, like, it's not that I don't get, like, why or what they're doing there, you know? I know that's not the best way to put an NP, but I was hoping to maximize how many people I could take out. My guy, you about to eat a can of whoop ass. Oh. Well. I don't really see a point in costing a bunch more abilities and taking the time to do it. Definitely could have done that better. But all things considered, not a terrible round. That's because of the nanomachines in their heads. The catch is they end up losing their humanity in exchange. That was quite the walloping we gave them. Are you sure they're not dead? Yeah, the nanomachines are keeping them alive. But, even if they're not dead, they'll still be out of commission until the nanomachines finish healing them. So I don't think we'll have anything to worry about for the time being. Clearly, the smart thing to do here would be to kill them, but... then there should be no issue leaving them as is. No need to bother with them, Seki. We have plenty more pressing things to do than wasting our time and energy unnecessarily. Alright, we'll leave them be then. The next thing we have to worry about is Odysseus. It won't be long now before he realizes that we're still alive and on Hestia Island. And, thanks to his incredibly tight security... his soldiers already found and destroyed most of the Second Bartholomew fleet I'd been building in secret. You are surprisingly canny, Bartholomew Roberts. I didn't realize you were building something in secret. Mood, though. Big mood. The only ship I've got left is my own, the Royal Fortune. Ah, my poor fleet. I hardly knew ya. Then we had better move on to our next destination with all due haste. To be honest, I would have liked to spend a bit more time investigating this temple. But I suppose I can make do with analyzing the sample of nanomachines we collected here aboard the Nautilus. Crap, now what do I do? I missed my chance to bring it up, but are we just going our separate ways now? Or can I keep going with them? Meanwhile, Bartholomew is just planning to tag along like it's no big deal at all. Man, that must be nice. Still, I don't know if I feel good about taking up Master's time while the group is still figuring things out. Something wrong? Oh, nah, it's nothing. So, hey, would it be okay if I came along with you guys? Man, Mandricardo is me in every single uncertain, social situation. Just like, did you want me here? Like, I can leave. I can leave if you don't want me to be here. I can go. It's possible. I can leave. That's so. I see. You seem awfully pleased about that, Mandricardo. Who, me? Nah, this is no big deal. Really? I can already tell this guy's going to be kind of a pain. It's great to have you on board, Mandricardo. I'm Corday. Oh, thanks. It's okay. I understand. I won't be upset if you don't know who I am. Okay, good. 'Cause honestly, I got no idea. Hey, didn't you just say you weren't gonna be upset? I'm not upset, I'm just sad. This is exactly why I'm such trash with people. I would argue that sad would qualify under upset, but okay, Charlotte, you use the definitions you want to use. And here I thought the walk home was going to be so much easier. Remind me why I'm still carrying you? Honestly, I can still barely move. I feel as sluggish as a beached fur seal. Well, you could at least try to make an effort. What do you expect? It's still gonna take some time for Nemo to get back on his feet. Sorry, Gordy, you'll just have to bear with it a little longer. Damn it, Butter should be the one handling things like this. Where is he when you need him? That's it, Moonier, or was it Murienne? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Really, thinking about it now, I should have been the one to stay behind with the border. Do you think the border's okay? Yes, it's fine, at least for now. The sonar is still working, so I can tell there aren't any hostiles nearby. Oh, you mean you can tell that sort of thing even at this distance? Only what's been reported to me, thanks to the one Marine that stuck around. Are you sure I can't put him down, seeing how he's feeling well enough to talk? Nice try! Why do I feel like the two of them get along too well? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I was just thinking how this is the same position I was in on my last trip not too long ago. You want to hear more about it? Sure. Alright, but there isn't all that much to say. I was just part of the group of servants that went off to Olympus. Of course, all the others' true names are sealed away, so I don't know who they were any more than Bartholomew does. But I do remember there was one servant who was real good at making hideouts and built a bunch of them all around the different islands. So we might find some clues or other things that could help us if we check them out. Oh, right. I probably should have told you about those before, huh? I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, that? I don't know who it was, but somebody told me it was important that I did. You know, Odysseus, Poseidon, and Artemis are about as big as they come. I honestly don't know if we even have a chance at beating them. No, wait, that's not what I meant! Damn it, how could I be so stupid? What kind of servant goes around saying they can't win? Then again, I don't want to lie, and it's not like she'd believe me anyway. I mean, how the hell can anyone beat real-life gods? Not to mention we've got way fewer servants now, and Artemis is keeping a much closer eye out than she was before. What are we gonna do? Well, sure, if there's anything I can do to help, I'll do it. Just maybe keep your expectations of me in check. After all, this is the only weapon I've got. A plain old wooden sword, nothing special or historic about it or anything. If I'd materialized as a saber, then maybe I might have been able to bring Durandal with me, but no, I'm just a rider. Then again, I still might not have it then, since I just picked it up when that bastard Roland happened to leave it behind. And since I don't have any memory of wielding that sword since becoming a servant either, I'm guessing that means the throne still doesn't see me as a real hero. Ugh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. Well, hey, don't worry, even a dinky wooden sword like this ought to be enough to take out 100 soldiers or so. So if nothing else, I can still fill in the gaps in your lineup. Anyway, it looks like we're falling behind. Come on, Master, let's go catch up. I don't trust short sections anymore. I do not trust them. Not even a little. Alright, section 5. I'm gonna do some rounds where I'm just hitting things till they die. I love M. Good. Everything looks intact. Hey, you're back! Thanks for the warm welcome. I take it everything's been smooth sailing here, no pun intended? Yeah, everything's fine. Most eventful thing that happened here was getting sick and tired of rations. In fact, we got so tired of it that we ended up raiding the food marked Director Only. Now those were some damned fine eats. You what? I had my heart set on that food. They're half the reason I wanted to come back here. Sorry, boss. It was the price you had to pay to keep everyone's spirits high. Ouch. That was too blunt. Damn it, all that juicy bacon gone forever. I'm checking the ship's condition now. It's still holding together, but just barely. The damage to the hull plating is especially bad. There's no way we can dive in this state. The best we can hope for now is to sail on the surface. I see. Then it sounds like towing is the only way to go after all. I hate to say it, but yeah, it is. Oh my god. Jesus. Very well then, Bartholomew. Go ahead and get ready to tow us if you'd be so kind. In the meantime, Master, I'd like you and Miss Chirolite to get some much-needed rest. I'll go do the same. I say, Captain, I don't suppose you have any Nemo Marines who specialize in foot massages. I do, actually. Gleam in his eye. But I can't create any extra Marines right now. I just don't have the strength. Oh. I see. Well, that's too bad. My poor aching tootsies. Alright, I'm gonna go analyze these nanomachines. Come give me a hand, Holmes. Of course. Bartholomew, how long will it take to rig both ships for towing? If I start... Oh my god. I need more caffeine. Jesus, what? I just woke up early today or something. Okay. If I start right now and hurry, I'd say it'll be about 2 hours. Meaning we would set sail before twilight. That's certainly cutting it close. I suppose we could wait another day if we had to, but no, the sooner we leave, the better. We can't be too cautious given that we're up against Odysseus. True, you might be pretty smart, Holmes, but there's still a big difference between a detective and a general. Duly noted. At any rate, the situation is disadvantageous as it is, so if nothing else, we must be sure to avoid doing anything that might result in giving the enemy a chance to finish us for good. Makes sense to me. Okay then, let's sail in 2 hours. Fu! I think Fu's feeling cross about all the director's bacon having been eaten. Anyways, I'm so glad you're all right, Master. Servants may be able to sense whether or not their master is okay, but that still doesn't compare to being there next to her. Honestly, I was going out of my mind with worry, not knowing what had happened to you. Is that genuine? I'm so relieved you weren't hurt. I know we're in the middle of an operation right now, but I just can't seem to settle my mind. I think that's because even now that we've eliminated 4 lost belts, we still don't know what the best solution for us is. This has been an incredibly difficult journey for so many reasons, and I just can't take it all in stride like Holmes can. Yet, despite that, as selfish as it is, I also can't help but want to hold on to the people I'm close to. Fu. Okay, thank you, Master. Huh? Did you hear something strange just now? Yeah, I heard a bang. Oh my, what the hell? That is 4 yawns in like 5 minutes. I do not understand what is happening. Oh my god. I have to figure out why I'm so tired. Mandricardo, did you hear anything unusual? Oh, that was me. I just banged my wooden sword against the wall. Sorry about that. I see. That would explain it. I'm afraid the halls aren't very wide, so if you could please try not to swing your sword around in here too much, I would appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I'll be careful. Sorry again. The last thing I wanted was to bother you. Right, I guess not. Hey, how about orders? Got anything you want me to do? Nah, dude, just chill. Relax. Gotcha. Sorry again for bothering you. I know it's important that you guys rest up when you can. Go on, you guys take it nice and easy. I'll go out and keep an eye on things. It looked like something was bothering him. I wonder what's wrong. Anyway, he's right. It is important that we rest up when we can. So how about I brew some tea and we have a nice relaxing sit down, senpai. Jesus. Oh, hey Mandricardo. What's up? You're welcome to hang out here, but you might find it pretty boring. There's not really much for you to... Please, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, I'm happy to do it. Really? I appreciate the offer, but there really isn't anything to do except carry some heavy things. No problem, I'm on it. Oh, it's me. Kind of a weird servant, isn't he? But hey, I'm not gonna say no to another set of hands. Besides, it's best to delegate what you can. Chat, oh my god, why am I so tired? The story is not uninteresting, I promise you that. Oh my god. There you are, right on time. Just so you know, Seki, in the grown-up world, anything less than 5 minutes early is considered late. That aside, are you sure this is going to work? I took a quick peek at the engine room earlier, and it looks to still be flooded with all manner of detritus. We can't use any of the main engines right now, but we should be able to scrape by on auxiliary power. After that, it all comes down to how strong the ship that'll be towing us is. Personally, I'm hoping we'll be able to glide with all the elegance of a manta ray. Yeah, I mean, Gordolf has a point about, like, when you're an adult, you need to be, like, a little bit early to things. I don't know. I have that weird, like, I got that weird thing when I'm planning for things where it's like, okay, if I have stream at, like, let's say, if I have stream at 6, that means that I have to be at my computer by 6:15, which means that I have to be, like, you know, fully dressed and eaten and all that stuff by 6, and if I have to be ready for that by 6, then I have to start cooking a significant amount of time before that, and if I have to start cooking before that, it means I have to be done with everything else I need to do before that, and I often when I'm trying to plan for something, I end up, like, backtracking my whole day, you know? Or it'll be like, oh, you have an appointment at 2 p.m., right? Which means you can't do anything after 12 because you have to think about being early and commute and getting dressed and all that sort of stuff. And then you don't want to do anything that might take extra time because then if it runs over and it runs into your prep time. But then again, I tend to prefer to be like 15 minutes early to most things, so. But yeah, no, I don't know. For some reason, I am just dying a little bit. Lord knows why. Don't you worry, Captain Nemo. I didn't name this ship the Royal Fortune for nothing. Set sail! Whew. I heard that when Blackbeard had a holy grail, he was able to use his noble phantasm to not only recreate his ship, but his entire crew as well. Whereas the best I can do right now is order around a silent assistant. Anyway, this just leaves Artemis. Given the time of day and favorable wind, we should be able to get past her. Yeah, well, I mean 15 to 30 minutes. Like, sometimes, like if I have, like, work in the morning at, like, 8 a.m., I want to be, like, I like to be there by, like, 7:30, you know? So it's, like, you know. I don't know, maybe I was just up really early today, and I think I stayed up too late last night, so I need to make sure to get to bed on time tonight. Like, actually sleep. Oof. Good, we're moving. Full speed ahead. We are going to hit 93 in, like, mid next week. So, like, our temperatures are going up here slowly. Like, we're going to be hitting around, like, the 30, like, the high 30s, you know? Like, mid to high 30s pretty soon. We had rain the last couple of, like a couple days ago. Rain in May. And not, like, a little bit of rain. Like, a fair bit of rain, which is very odd. Are you sure we'll be alright? Because the sound I'm hearing is not encouraging in the slightest. We'll be fine. The Border's a good ship. I know it can handle the strain. Alright, we're moving. Just barely, though. Any rough maneuvering and the whole thing will fall apart. And of course, diving's out of the question. As long as it moves on water, it's still a ship. I'm going to shift the ballast so that the ship slants to one side a bit. It might feel unstable, but you'll just have to bear with it for a while. Youch, my herbal tea. Why are you even drinking tea right now, especially when it's still hot? If you must know, I was counting on it to help me relax. Lest you forget, as the commander, I need to be ready to issue cool-headed orders at a moment's notice. If you're feeling well enough to mount such a vigorous argument on the merits of herbal tea, Gordolf, then I can rest assured knowing the border is in good hands. Now then, Miss Seki, Miss Kyrolite, Mandricardo, I would like the three of you to move to Bartholomew's ship so as to ensure its safe passage. Under the circumstances, having it come to an unexpected halt could be very dangerous indeed. Understood, Holmes. Come on, Master, let's go. Right. I mean, I'll do my best out there. Excuse me, I was just wondering what it is I should be doing? Oh right, you're such a wallflower, I'd nearly forgotten we added another servant to our ranks. The technical and administrative advisors, bacon thieves, and captain should have the border's defense covered. So, feel free to entertain yourself however you like. I'm afraid that doesn't really answer my question. Right, yes, of course. I'd be honored to accompany you. Miss Corday seems to have taken a great liking to our Miss Seki. Of course, most servants we've met have been quite willing to help her given the existential threat humanity faces. Is there an issue here? That all seems like a good thing to me. And indeed, it is. He's suspicious about something. Yeah. I was gonna say, I've been late to work once since starting my job, and it was the most mortifying experience ever. So now I'm like, let me just get there at like 7:25, 7:30. Like, let me be very early. I can just sit in the parking lot on my phone for like 20 minutes. It's fine. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you on board my royal fortune. How's it looking out there? Not bad, but not great either. It doesn't seem like Artemis has noticed us, but I am sensing some demonic beasts up ahead. And unfortunately, we can't go around them since time is of the essence right now. So, we'll just have to blast them the moment they board the deck. Alright, all hands to battle stations. I'd join you, but I've got my hands full steering the ship. Roger that, we'll take care of it. From here on, we're racing against the clock. I'd suggest we pray to the gods for help, but I guess this is the worst possible place to do that. Well, good luck. Alright, don't worry, Master. I'm more pumped now than I've been in a long time. Doesn't matter if I stand out or not, I've just got to make sure I'm helping Master out. Just point me at the beast you want dead and I'll finish him off in no time. He really is pumped. I've got to make sure I don't fall behind. Right, I'll, be sure to kill someone. Yeah. Why is she talking about murdering people? Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. Oh, look, it's called Charybdis. Oh, there were two things in this. Oh! You know, it's a little annoying that I can, like, barely see the second one behind Tamamo's, like, big thing. Seafood. That sounds really good. What about now? Don't make me hungry. Oh, okay, that's earlier than I expected. I'll put earbuds in then around 20-30 minutes from now. Maybe you can keep me awake. Don't think this is a... Oh, actually, it is enough of a battery. That's so mean, Knick-Knack. That's like actually some form of like cruelty. Guys, I haven't had dinner yet. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. This is cruel and unusual punishment is what this is. And being bullied. You got them? Great. All we have to do now is pray that Artemis doesn't come after us. Here we go. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead until we find the prophet. I'm going to sail the ship so fast you'll think it's running on rocket fuel. Haha, now that's what I like to hear, Master. The one in, the one up by my, yeah, I've had it recently. It was good. It's been good every time I've had it. I have it every time I go up that way, pretty much. So I get it every time. Why are you making me hungry for things I can't have? That's so mean. Let's see. Oh hey, you might be pretty familiar with this next island's name, Master. Oh, why? What's it called? Heracles Island. It makes sense when you think about it, since Heracles did end up ascending to godhood in the end. It's no surprise he might have an island named after him. Huh? Heracles Island? Yeah, that's right. Talking directly to her always makes me nervous. I remember now. I actually started out on Heracles Island when I was first summoned here. I was only on Hestia Island because I had Bartholomew take me there. Why did you do that? Oh, I went to fetch Jason some medicinal herbs for his hangover. Oh. Oops. Jason? As in the Argonauts. So much has happened that I completely forgot about him. Oh gosh, he's gonna be so angry with me. Why? Why are you people bullying me with food that I want to eat? There's a place that I really like the chow mein from, and then there's the sushi place that makes the T.H.E bowl I like, and then there's the poke place that Knick-Knack is talking about. Oh. Or oh god, I could go for a burrito. I could go for a burrito. Or a whole bundt cake. Oh. We'll leave the border in its camouflaged mode, just like we did before. We're also going to keep transmissions to an absolute minimum to make it harder for Odysseus to find us. I am sorry about this. And even with circumstances as they are, we will absolutely continue to keep watch and let you know immediately in the event of an emergency. So Bartholomew's gonna stay behind and hold down the fort, huh? Is there an issue with that? That means Corday and I are going to be taking point on talking to this island's villagers, doesn't it? Are they kidding? There's no way I can handle that. Just thinking about it's freaking me out. Maybe I could just let Corday deal with all that? But then that'd be pretty pathetic, wouldn't it? Nah, it's fine. Let's keep moving. First things first, we ought to head for the village and start asking around about the temple. Once we know where it is, we can head there and get Nemo some more nanomachines. I hate to leave my ship behind, but I guess there isn't any other way. I'm fine. I've recovered enough that I can walk on my own again, and I've served in the army before, so I'm used to forced marches too. Great. Alright then. Let's get going. Sounds good. Thank you for leading the way, Mandricardo. Oh man, now there's more pressure than ever. Me? Nah, I'm fine. Fried chicken. Loaded fries. Pizza. Anyway, I have hamburgers in the freezer, but they're not defrosted, and I don't have buns, and I don't have sliced cheese, and I don't have... Oh. There's something strange about the ground. It feels oddly rigid in places. That'll be metal from the remains of fallen gods you see everywhere. There's a bunch buried here. We might find something good if we dug them up, but it'd take long enough that we're better off leaving well enough alone. I can sense demonic beasts nearby. And they're being weirdly aggressive. Are they hunting us? No, it's not that. It feels like they're already fighting something. Could be some Atlantis border guards. Want to try scoping things out from a distance? You got it. Hang on to me, Nemo. I'm gonna pick up the pace for a bit. I usually can't stand being treated like a child, but as we have no choice, I will endure. Well, I can't defrost it right now, so I can't do that. I'm being tortured. Let's go. That's it. Cut off their escape. Oh, it's just people hunting. You guys not from this island? No, we're not. Hi guys, good to see you again. Corday, is that you? Where have you been all this time? Jason's been missing you something fierce. Good one. As if Jason would ever miss anybody. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, now that you guys are here, would you mind helping us out with our hunt? Yeah, we can help them out. Got it. Okay, guess I'd better go lend a helping hand. Yeah, but there's other stuff I gotta make if I want to do that, and I don't have time. Thing. Okay. Alright, so it's a 1 of 3, so let's... Yep, that gets me over. Okay.
見えはいらぬと申しても夏の暑さに喉カラカラ
I have stuffed cookies. Like a half a pack. But the other thing is, like, I can't really be eating on stream if I want to be reading. So, if I was just doing a gameplay stream, I'd maybe, like, go grab a snack or something. But I can't really do that right now, so... I'm kind of shit out of luck of my own doing. You know? It's not a bad thing, it's just what it is. Oh, thank God. I was worried she was gonna leave like 1,000 there on that dude. It would have been nice if you'd taken him out the first time on that boar. But your crit's not boosted, I get it. It's your arts and your buster. Snack. Big snack. Oh, giant demon boar. And you know what we're gonna do with the giant demon boar? We're gonna murder the giant demon boar. It's really so simple. I shouldn't be eating out anyways. I've got a bunch of stuff in my I've got a bunch of stuff in the freezer that I can figure out something with. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I just really don't want to be spending the money on it, so... I'll probably make something simple before I go to bed tonight and get myself a snack and maybe some leftovers for lunch tomorrow at work. Oh, right. No sweat. I'm just glad I could help. Man, you guys don't fight like anyone else I've ever seen. Yeah, I guess not. Well, hey, whatever gets the job done. The important thing is we've got food now. Besides, it's good to get out and hunt like this now and then. Helps break up the monotony of day-to-day life. I don't know. I think I prefer the easy life over working too hard like that kid. What are you, nuts? Who wouldn't want the glory of being chosen by Olympus? Well, yeah, I guess. Chosen by Olympus? What do you mean by that? Oh, that? It's when a number of the youngsters compete to see which of them will be chosen as soldiers sworn to defend Olympus. Oh, I see. Master. Yep, shut the fuck up. And Philia's son has been working his rear off, saying he's gonna be the one chosen this time. I still don't know. I mean, doesn't becoming a soldier basically mean signing up to be a disposable pawn? He says that's okay with him. After all, being an Olympian Guard's the only way outcasts like us will ever get to serve the gods. I guess that's true. There's no way we old-timers would make the cut, though. I'm sorry, old-timers? If you don't mind me asking, could you tell us how old you are? We're both coming up on 500 years old soon, though I'm still hoping to be granted an audience with the gods at least once before I die. Wowza. 500? That's the Theos Clarinomia at work. Those things can give servants enough magical energy to use their noble phantasms. So letting normal people live for 500 years is nothing. Alright, we'd better head back to the village. You'll come with us, right, Corday? Jason's still waiting there for you. Though I have to say, I don't get him at all. You'd never know he's got a pretty little number like you lovingly taking care of him from the way he scowls all the time. That's because we don't actually care for each other. At all. Not even a little. He's going to be scowling more than ever when he sees me. Just you wait and see. So make sure you don't get the wrong idea about us. D'accord? D'accord. Whew. Okay then, let's get going to the village, shall we? Off we go. I can see you miss Jason just as much as he misses you. Nothing could be further from the truth. I don't have bread. Or tortillas. I actually don't have any. I ran out of bread like last week, and I haven't bought tortillas in like 2 or 3 weeks. And I don't have any bagels, and I don't have pita bread anymore. I just don't have bread. I have like some pasta, and I've probably got rice. I definitely have rice. I've got a bunch of rice, so I might make like cube up some Spam and like get some eggs going and make like pseudo egg fried rice with furikake. We could do that. Well, I don't necessarily use bread or tortillas as like a particularly big part of my diet regularly. I buy bread when I intend to make sandwiches for a few days, but I don't buy bread in every single time I do the groceries. I buy bagels when I intend to make breakfast sandwiches, but I don't do that every single week. Same thing with tortillas. Like, I buy tortillas when I want to make like quesadillas or something, but I don't do that all the time because I would get sick of it if I did. I don't know, I can't really eat, I don't often eat food more than like 5 or 6 times in a row before I want something different, or I'll get sick of it and it'll start tasting bad. Yeah. I eat a lot of Hawaiian food, so, you know, lots of Spam. I like Spam. Cube it up, put a little bit of like, you know, marinate it in some sauce, fry it off a little bit, and then mix it with like rice and stuff. It's really good. And cheaper than bacon or, you know, any other meat that I could get. Oh, I could not eat lasagna for a whole week. I would be sick of it after like 2 or 3 days. There are very few foods that I could eat like multiple days in a row. Very, very few. I can't deal with this crap anymore. Another mug of beer, huh? Okay, here you go. Though, I gotta say, servant or not, don't you think you've had enough by now? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Servants can still get drunk, and we don't have to worry about addiction. It's all good news, really. Well, I'm not gonna complain about you racking up a big tab, though I will come collecting one of these days, you hear? I know, I know. Don't worry, if worst comes to worst, I can always sell my sword. You sure? Don't you kind of need that? I mean, you are technically a saber, right? Yeah, I am. But, you know, at this point it doesn't even matter what class I am. I'm just gonna spend my time drinking the nights away, counting the moments till I finish. Assuming the world doesn't end first, of course. 'Cause when that happens to me, you and everyone else here are all gonna vanish without a trace. So this is what it looks like that somebody truly doesn't give a shit anymore. Well, either way, there's not a whole lot left that I can do about any of it at this point. Huh? Hey, barkeep, where's that nag Corday got off to? It feels like it's been a few days or so since I last saw her. You sure she didn't leave your sorry ass to fend for yourself? She'd never do that. She can't even bear the idea of turning her back on someone, let alone actually do it. So even though you know that about her, you're still not shy about running her ragged, huh? You're a real piece of work, aren't you? Believe me, it's not like I asked for her help. I'd just as soon she'd leave me alone. Well, anyway, Corday said she was going to look for medicinal herbs on another island about 3 days ago. Medicinal herbs. So she left the village, all on her own. Ugh, I swear. Didn't she ever stop to think about what could happen if she ran into some border guards? So what, you're not gonna go save her? She left 3 days ago, right? Then it's already too late. And it's not like servants leave a body behind when they die. The best I can do is properly mourn her if she never comes back. Oh, looks like you're not going to get the chance this time. Well, well, so she actually managed to survive, did she? Will wonders never cease? She probably just managed to escape by the skin of her teeth, or somehow managed to sneak up on a demonic beast without getting caught. Either that, or one of the villagers bailed her out. Well, Corday, if you took this long to get some medicinal herbs, you'd better have some real good ones to show for... Ah. Hi, Jason! I have some good news and some bad news! The bad news is I forgot all about the herbs. The good news is we have more companions now. In the meantime, I'm going to make a plate of demonic beast stir-fry from today's hunt. Hi, Drake. Is it okay if I use the kitchen? Did she say Drake? Drake, isn't that... Well, now, it's not every day I get so many customers. Wood. Smash. Okay, I'm gonna get connected up real quick. Get you guys all set to go. I mean, was it ever even a question, Andrea? I feel like this one wasn't a question. I feel like it was a foregone conclusion. You know? Okay, alright, you guys, yeah, you're still hearing the cap card. Discord should be working once Knick-Knack pops on. The stream channel. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the Golden Hind. I'm the owner, Francis Drake. But then, if you lot are from proper human history, maybe you already know who I am. Yes, of course we do. Oh, although, Oh, I gotta spend more time on my sourdough starter. Okay, that's what I gotta do. I fell out of the habit of buying bread regularly when I started the sourdough starter, and I need to just more regularly make bread. That's what I need to do. Because then I don't have to worry about buying bread. That's when I got out of the habit. Sorry, can't say I do. But, you know, weirdly enough, I've got a good feeling about you lot for some reason. Who knows, maybe we had a good brawl together in a dream or something like that. I see. You had a censored comment? Well, even so, it's been a wonderful surprise to see you here, Drake. And you, Jason. Oh, don't tell me you brought the Chaldeans here, Corday. Ah, I swear, this is exactly why I hate airheads. How many times did I tell you? If you're that determined to get into trouble, then go right ahead. Just keep it the hell away from me. Currently dormant, Zero. I didn't, I was waiting for the weather to heat back up to resurrect him, because it's harder to restart a sourdough when it's cold in the house all the time, because then I have to keep him in the oven, and if I keep him in the oven, there's a chance that I'll forget when I'm preheating the oven, because we don't have a door on our oven. So he's dormant but not dead. I've got him in a bag basically right now. So at some point, I don't know. Probably at some point in the next like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll pop him back into a jar and get him going again. Yeah, along with his new little brothers that I was planning. If you're that determined to get in trouble, then go right ahead. Just keep it the hell away from me. Yet here you are, bringing back people reeking of trouble like a lamb drenched in gasoline. Well, I was just so fortunate in meeting Seki that I couldn't help it. You're acquaintances of Jason too, right, Seki? Unfortunately. I guess the best thing to say here is long time no see, right, Master? We're not acquaintances, we're sworn enemies! Enemies! That almost sounds like you still have memories of Okeanos, Jason. You bet I do. I remember everything, like it was yesterday. I might not have experienced it in this manifestation, but with memories this disturbingly detailed, I didn't have to. I can still see Medea's face just when I'd been tricked into feeling like I was on top of the world. Ugh, I swear I'm gonna have nightmares about that. Well, I'm sure you guys have lots of catching up to do, so I'm gonna go get to cooking. Huh? You're really throwing me to the wolves like this. These people actually killed me, you know? Yes, I do. That's why I'm sure you'll be great friends. Damn. Airheads are really something else, aren't they? Right. I swear, why do I keep running into all these damn airheads who keep literally blowing up my life? I see. I guess they really don't care for each other at all. Ugh, fine. Go on, have a seat. The food ought to be ready shortly. We can each share a little about what we know until it gets here. Those are my terms. Take them or piss off. So, how much do you know about what's going on here? Yeah, that's more or less right. Half the servants here disappeared and the other half made it to Olympus. That's where we're hoping to go too, Olympus. Ha! Yep, that's the can-do attitude of a servant who's already saved the world, but unfortunately, it's just not possible. Listen, when I say those servants made it to Olympus, that's all I mean, that they made it there. And they didn't have these 3 layers of defense to worry about. There was no Odysseus commanding an army, no Artemis watching from up in the heavens, and no broken Poseidon murder machine slaughtering anything that gets too close. Do you understand? Honestly, it's a damn miracle you lot are even alive right now. But isn't that what servants do? Make miracles happen? I know what you're going to say. You want my help, right? Forget it. I'm not going on another so-called hero's journey for the privilege of getting myself killed. Just because I'm a servant now doesn't mean I don't still feel pain and fear. And I'm definitely not so stupid as to throw my life away on a fool's errand. I don't mind helping.
You're not?
Knick-knack. Knick-knack, I need you to know I did not just visibly flinch, but a cold chill just ran through my entire body from head to toe.
Isn't that normal for when you hear from me?
No! Oh my god. Jesus. Terror. Terror in my soul. Really, Drake? That said, I don't know if I can be much help with this busted up spirit origin. She's basically got an incurable wound. She might look like herself, but her insides are a mess. The whole reason she's here running a bar is because she's got nothing better to do. And, if that wasn't bad enough, Poseidon's cursed her to die if she ever sets out to sea. Serves her right, if you ask me. At least I can still use my culverin cannons on land. Maybe I should give it a shot right now. I'm sorry, forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. That's awful. Sorry I can't be of much help. I really am. But the fact is, I'm just not the Francis Drake you know. I can't make the impossible possible anymore. That's for sure. The best she can manage now is running a tavern and drinking herself silly. Fat words coming from someone who's drinking himself silly before we got here. Here we go. A nice plate of hors d'oeuvres. Oh, and while I didn't find any medicinal herbs, I did try soaking them in this edible wild grass. Aw man, they taste like cold compresses. Boy, do I love me some hors d'oeuvres. Would you all like some too? Please help yourself. I made plenty to go around. Thank you, Corday. I'm stuffed. So ends another pointless day. What else? Fall asleep on the second floor. Is that all you've been doing? Every day? Yep, that pretty much describes Jason's entire last month here. How can you be so cavalier about this? Weren't you the captain of the Argo? Me? Sure, I was a captain. Then why... a miserable excuse of a captain who got his own crewmen killed. Heracles. Heracles is dead? Yeah, that's right. He shielded me and a number of other servants from Artemis's arrow. And even with the casters buffing him to Kingdom Come, he could still only take 2 shots before he used up his god hand and kicked the bucket. Damn it, why did he shield us? If anyone should have survived, it was him. Right, I remember now. You dropped out right around when Heracles died. Heh, took you frickin' long enough to remember. I guess Medea or one of the other casters must have messed with your memories. Medea's here too? Is she okay? Don't ask me. She was alive when I bailed, but I've no idea if that's still the case. Hey, so... what is it, Gloomy? You got something to say to me? Shut it, Sunshine! Ugh, you're so damn bright I can't even look at you. Look, you've still got enough strength to fight back, right? Well, if you don't use it now, when the hell are you going to? I'll tell you when. Right the hell now. Let's take this outside. Come on, Corday, give me a hand. Huh? You want me to fight against everyone from Chaldea? If you side with them, I'm not gonna bother lifting a damn finger. Ugh, you can be so unreasonable sometimes. But, okay. If that's what it takes to convince you, I'll be glad to help. I'm surprised that convinced you. You really are a natural-born assassin. Oh, you lot gonna fight? In that case, keep it inside. I want to see what you've all got for myself. Isn't the barkeep supposed to say take it outside? Forget that. I want to see a good old-fashioned barroom brawl. Ahaha, that's our drink for you. Okay, Jason, let's both give it our best. Let's both give it our best? Is this really the time for— Hey, stop! I still need to get my sword. It looks like there's no getting out of this peacefully now, Master. Would you mind holding on to my hors d'oeuvres for me, Drake? You got it. You're a real easygoing sort, aren't you? Maybe so, but that's the one thing I like about her. Anyway, here goes nothing. So why'd you ask me about Poke, Knick-Knack?
Malice?
Oh. Okay, that's what I thought. I was just confirming. You're so mean. I'm hungry now.
It was a very good bun cake, by the way.
Knick-Knack, I'm so happy that you had a good bundt cake, and I'm so happy that you had a good dinner, and I know what it was for. But go fuck yourself if you bring up food again. That was— you are being deliberately mean. Okay.
私の足元で許しをこい
Jesus, Zero. I have 2.
ロードレスキャメロット分断する魔女
Ugh. I appreciate that Bartholomew Roberts is an equal opportunity bangs questioner, you know?
Yeah.
Wave that fucking evade on. Oh, fuck off. Huh?
I mean, obviously Mouse. That's why he put the evade on.
Well, he's a little bitch. That's what he is.
言いましたひょんひょん
Yeah, suck it.
次の戦場に案内してくださいまだまだ打ち足りません
Did you manage to finish the event?
Knick-Knack, you weren't here at the beginning of stream. I realized when I logged in today, I have not logged in a single time since our live, since Saturday. I don't know what happened. I think my alarm's off. I completely forgot FGO existed.
I mean, ain't that the best ending?
No, I'm probably gonna use Saturday to grind out the event, like what I need to do to keep Da Vinci. I don't have much left of the actual story. I think I've only got like 3 or 4 sections, you know?
Yeah, you were almost done with the story.
Yeah, so I'll do it Saturday. But yeah, no, I don't, like, normally I'm pretty good about remembering to log in, but I genuinely have just not for like 4 days. Didn't even think about it, I think, without the alarm. So I gotta double check. I don't know why I turned the alarm off. There, it's done. I lost, you won. Now go on, scram. Wait, what? You mean you're not gonna join us even though we beat you? I never said I'd do anything of the sort. No, I guess you didn't. I'd forgotten what you were like. Go ahead and take the airhead with you if you want. Not that she's good for anything besides blowing up in your face. But leave me out of it. Hey. You really want Jason to come along with you? Good point. Given everything that's going on now, you probably would be better off with him and your crew. Okay then, I've got an idea. There's a temple up north of here where a bunch of border guards like to hang out. Go up there and get yourself some Theos Kleronomia. Jason's a smart guy. He'll figure out what it means that you've got some real quick. Oh, no need to overdo it, just enough for one servant ought to do. Here, this is the release codes for the Theos Kleronomia and a storage container to bring back what you can get. Oh, that's what I like to hear. Now go on out there and loot that temple like a true pirate. I love that I'm being encouraged to thieve things. What were you talking about with Drake, Master? Oh, thank God. Border guards at the temple, huh? I mean, I guess that's fine since we needed to go there anyway. Right. That suggestion of hers is just what we were looking for anyway. But I still don't understand how defeating those guards will change Jason's mind. Me neither. Still, this is Captain Drake we're talking about. It can't hurt to give her idea a shot. Right. Got it. I'm going to, of course. That's okay with you, right, Seki? Right? Right? Oh, really? Thank goodness. I'm so glad to hear you feel that way. I mean, you have Mandricardo to help with combat now, so I was worried you might not need me anymore. Really? I figured if anyone here was a fifth wheel, it'd be me. But anyway, if you do need me, I'll gladly do anything and everything I can to help. I promise, I won't let you down. I feel like you've asked me that question before, Dakota, but I only know 2 designs for MASH. Her first one and her second one. And so far, I hate this one. The knick-knack, the automatic urge I had to just click that and immediately hit skip.
You're gonna do it one of these days too on accident.
I'm trying so hard not to. Do I know the third one? I feel like Knick-Knack wouldn't have showed
I
me
mean, in
that.
updates. No, showed you. I
Oh.
showed you the next Smash and we did updates.
Oh, okay. I barely remember it then.
The goldfish brain, everyone, right here.
I'm gonna murder you. A sharp pain shoots through my entire body whenever I pull out an arrow. It never gets any easier to deal with, no matter how many times I do it. You know, I still don't get why servants even have to feel pain at all. I can't stand how incredibly inexperienced I am. What a joke. Some invincible hero I turned out to be. Any hero knows hesitating or letting your guard down even just for a moment can get you killed on the battlefield, but I couldn't even make my peace with that. I feel like a walking mountain of arrogance. It makes me sick. So, what should I do now? There's no answer. The only way I'll find one is to figure it out myself. I wish I could have just slept forever. I wish this was all over and that I could just let myself be worn away. But there's no point wishing for the impossible. I just have to wait now. That's all there is to it. This does not involve anything so grand as destiny. He's simply waiting for someone precious to him. Someone who lent him her power. Someone he needs to take away from all this. She is a god. The heavens probably aren't going to be too happy with stars moving about on their own. She has no interest in humans, nor does she involve herself with other gods' affairs. It is precisely that position of neutrality that is her reason for existing. Justice, scales, judgment. Still, this isn't very impartial, is it? And yet, she would never move from that position. Indeed, she couldn't even if she wished to. As much as her human side may yearn to do so here, her divine side is stronger. So she idly whiles the time away, not waiting for anything at all. The goddess of the scales has no interest in anything as insignificant as humans, which just means she won't turn against them. Knick-Knack, goddess of the scales!
Yup.
Oh, it's you. What's up? Don't feel like talking? Fine with me. Go ahead and warm yourself by the fire. Come on, have a seat. I get the feeling there's a lot more to this silence than usual. Something's wrong? Do you remember when we first met? Huh? Well, sure, of course. Summoned for about a week, here to save humanity. But all I've been doing is hunting. Huh, what a joke. From what I hear, most of the other servants already set off for Olympus. Maybe I should just catch up to them already? I'd need a ride to do that, though. Ah, crap. Artemis? Disgusting. I'm sorry? Your muscles, your skin, your face, your disposition, your smell, your voice. Everything about you is disgusting. Hey. That's the first thing you say after nabbing the prettiest pretty boy in all of Greece. Then again, if you don't know who I am, you must be the Artemis from this world. It's because of weak, obese, frail, rotten to their very soul humans like you that I had to come down from Olympus. You're the worst. I hate you. Just do the world a favor and die. All right, I see how it is. You want to pick a fight with me? You got it. I really don't relish the idea of going up against you, but if this is what you want, then bring it on. I'm not going to fight you. Huh? I can't fight you, no matter how much I would like to, and I would very much like to. The only difference between your Artemis and our Artemis is that yours had her hero by the name of Orion. Okay, what's your point? I'll let you live, but I can't have you working to assist proper human history. So you're going to swear an oath, an Orkos. Yeah, and what's in it for me if I do? Refuse, and I will destroy the entire island of Hestia. We are not playing around. Okay, I got it. You want me to swear an oath? Done. Basically, you just want to keep an eye on me, right? Then fine, do what you gotta do, but on one condition. I want you to swear an oath to me that you'll never kill anyone in front of me. I'm just a terminal, one observational unit out of many. I don't have any combat capabilities of my own. If things get dire, yeah, I'll self-destruct. Oh, I see. Crap, I think she means it. I've heard Poseidon's blood runs in your veins. So, if you truly mean to engage with this world as a demigod, I will be watching closely to see how you do so. Yep, good times. So you've been enjoying the show so far? I can't say I have. All you have done is eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, and hit on women. Ouch, that's harsh. I'm pretty sure I did at least a few more things besides that. You come and go as haughtily as you please, possessing godlike physical strength. Yet you have done nothing with that power but use it to live your life freely. And on top of all that, you have also been fickle. You were as lazy and lackadaisical as a cloud. Your very existence was wasteful and inefficient. I swear. I have no idea what the me from your world could have possibly seen in you. Okay. Chaldea has finally arrived. Apparently, they evaded our main cannon by the skin of their teeth and came to this island. They're the ones you rescued. I didn't report it. If I had, the main unit would have blown up this entire island without a moment's hesitation. True. But now, the Chaldeans have finally been caught. On Heracles Island. That's where they are now. What? Don't tell me you... I'm certain the main unit will use the primary cannon to destroy the whole island. You're going to help them, aren't you? Yeah, I am. Don't blame me, you're the one who broke our oath. Even though they're here to kill us. Either way, you'll never make it now, not with a leisurely boat ride anyway. You got a better idea? The Sea of Atlantis is part of our domain. I'm therefore authorized to excise partial authority. Take my hand. I'll teleport you there. Why are you doing this for me? You do know I'm going to save your enemies, right? I'm not sure myself. I just felt like it. Well, look at that. You do know how to smile. I wish you'd done that sooner. It suits you way better. I don't want to smile. I just can't help it when I'm around you. Come on, let's go. I'll put an end to our oath. Oh. I think that's the last thing I'm meant to do. Oh my god. Ugh. Knick-knack. I'm so tired and I don't know why.
What did you do today?
I don't know. I was up at like 6 a.m.
You're probably just... It's probably because you're hungry. You don't eat. You don't get energy.
I had food at like 4.
Yeah, I don't know why you're hungry then. That's a perfectly acceptable dinner.
I had some soup
Or
dumplings.
depends what you ate, I guess. That's pretty good for like, I see why you might be hungry for like a little peckish, but
Yeah.
that'd be a good dinner. A little early, but
But I'm so tired.
did you not sleep last night?
I thought I did. I don't know. I've been sleeping like later at night to later in the day, and I did have to wake up early this morning, so maybe it's just me trying to force my schedule backwards a couple hours. Yep, they're here all right. Decent number of them too. How should we go about this? Should we just charge them head on, or sneak up and take them by surprise? Yeah, makes sense. If we can't take down guys like these, we'll never make it all the way to Olympus. As an assassin, I'm not really cut out for such direct combat, but I suppose I can figure something out. Besides, taking people by surprise head-on is my specialty. A head-on surprise attack. Wait, that seems wrong. No, not in the slightest. Now come on! Okay. Alright. Help, please! Somebody save me! Halt. Stay right where you are. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that there's a demonic beast coming this way. Eek! I can't take it anymore. A demonic beast? I don't see any. It's me. Surprise! Not the, ew, there's a demonic beast chasing me, Knick-Knack. That's the oldest trick in the book.
そうか。創世滅亡輪。前世なる者には生。悪性たる者には裁き。マハープララヤ。ほら。失墜。
Oh, that one guard left with like 8,000 is annoying. Damn. Whoa. Ah, that's right. Eat my evade. What?
Canvas apparently went down today.
Again?
Yep.
And it's getting near finals season for everyone.
Yeah.
Finals and testing. They really gotta work on that. Like once was bad. Multiple times is, you know.
I saw someone say it might have been hacked.
Yikes. That's not good. Now we just destroy their weapons, tie them up, and... all done, Seki! We couldn't have done it without you. Let's continue on to the temple. Mandricardo wisely assessed the situation and soon realized he was better off not getting involved. Why are you lounging around like an anglerfish? Aren't you coming? Yeah, be right there. There's something inhuman about this guy, or heroic spirit. It's kind of freaky. I never ran into guys like this much back home. I don't know how to talk to him. Then again, I never know how to talk to anybody. Sure does. I think I should be able to get nanomachines out of this one the same way. Okay, here goes nothing. Olympian lineage confirmed. Bloodline value. Error. Releasing Theos Clarinomia. Oh. Oh, Nemo. How do you feel? A lot better. In fact, I'd say I'm about 98% back to my old self. But now that we've come this far, I can't help but want more. The Nautilus I built with Sion was only ever a stand-in. It was a transitory thing, and was forced to rely on my Nautilus to help us get through this ocean from the Age of Gods. We didn't have the resources in the Wandering Sea to accomplish what Sion really had her sights set on. But if these nanomachines can reinforce my spirit origin, and if I can share them with the border, I might just be able to make a new Nautilus, a new shadow border. Seki, I have a favor to ask of you. Please, help me make that dream come true. Don't forget our promise with Drake. We still need to get another servant's worth of nanomachines. You got it. Okay, let's try the release code she gave us. Did it work? Apparently it did. Goodness. Knick-knack, some of these make me suspicious.
Some of what?
Some of these sections.
What, in terms of how short they are?
Yeah. I don't trust it. Delight in your extinction, native life forms. What a delightfully horrific sentence. Oh, I see. Continue to patrol the area. Whatever you do, do not let them get away. Kirshtaria, we've located the Chaldeans. It seems they've made land at Heracles Island, as our troops there failed to check in for their regular report. Oh, so they not only managed to survive, they're even going after temples now. They must already have eyes on the Theos Kleronomia. It would seem they very much embody the resilience and shamelessness that were so emblematic of the old human race they represent. If Koyanskaya were there right now, I have no doubt she would be tickled pink by this news. Huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen the fox bitch around for a while now. What happened? Did the foreign god bite her tails off over her failure in India or something? No, I'm having her monitor the police for the time being. Besides, the foreign god would never interfere with her affairs. There's no hierarchy between them whatsoever. I'm sure you know as well as I do that Koyanskaya is nothing more than a spectator. She is an arms merchant who always provides just a bit less than her customers need. As far as we are concerned, she is neither friend nor foe. She is merely vermin we will need to exterminate when all else is said and done. That's exactly why I want to just squash her now and be done with it. If we put it off till the last minute, it might end up being too late to do anything about her. Alright, I'll just focus on the meal at hand for now then. So can I go now, Kirshtaria? You're not going to stop me from killing Chaldea anymore, right? Well, say something, damn it. You're not going to tell me to let him go again or some crap like that. Try to tame your mindless bloodlust for once, Canis. We are gods, and so our master deserves far more respect than that. My brother is right. You're like a stray dog baring its fangs at the slightest provocation. It's pathetic, really. So this is the Dioscuri talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, sister. I wasn't asking you, you little brats. Just keep running around your master like a couple of sad puppies and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Yeah. Well, well. I never expected to hear that sort of thing from a mongrel just barely capable of following simple instructions. Don't bother, brother. It's not as though she can do anything more. So, you've got a death wish, huh? Why didn't you just say so? I'd be more than happy to make twin kebabs out of both of you. Oh, or are you going to start crying and begging the gods for help again like you did the last time you died miserably? Enough. You are all servants who have sworn a contract with me. I know you can behave better than that. You may have your differences, but you are all comrades fighting for a common goal. If you insist on fighting amongst yourselves, you may do so after that goal has been accomplished. But Kirshtaria, these brats keep mouthing off even though they haven't done a damn thing to... Canis, it was you who wished to serve as a warrior, whereas those two serve as my aides. Their job is to facilitate communications between Zeus and myself. Of course, the nature of your work will differ. Or is this your way of saying you wish to come to Olympus in their stead? Like hell I'd ever set foot in that creepy old city. All those smiles everywhere you look make me sick. I'm sure. Olympus is a grand and holy city. A savage like you could never hope to understand its utopian glory. I get a little tingle of, like, a dread every time I hear the phrase utopia. Shut it, Blondie. Well, what's it gonna be, Kirshtaria? If you're not gonna send me after them, does that mean you're letting Odysseus go instead? You better not be sending these damn twins out in my play. No, none of you should go after them. Odysseus, Zeus has granted us a divine message. Oh? We have been authorized to make use of Artemis. I'm trusting you to handle the cleanup. Understood. Hey, Kirshtaria, let me just make sure I got this straight. Chaldea's on an island now, right? You really are quite dense, aren't you? I know it must be difficult for you, but do try and refrain from asking Lord Kirshtaria to spell out the blatantly obvious to you. Indeed, Lord Kirshtaria knows full well what he's doing. I take it we're here just to observe then, Lord Kirshtaria? Correct. I want all of you to remain on standby at one of the islands neighboring Heracles Island. Atlantis' defenses are fundamentally Odysseus' domain. We should not intervene unless there is no other option. I trust that's all right with you, Odysseus. It is. Your consideration is unnecessary, but appreciated. All you lot need to do is sit back and wait. Very well then. I look forward to seeing what you are capable of, Odysseus. Agreed. Come, brother, let's be on our way. So Zeus couldn't even find the balls to let us have a decent fight? Ugh, this sucks. Canis is delightfully crass. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for the commotion, Odysseus. I hope it won't deter you from focusing on your task at hand. Attention, all soldiers. Olympus has given us authorization. We will fire the primary cannon again as soon as we confirm Chaldea's presence on Heracles Island. Does that mean we're going to destroy the whole island? Yes, it does. I see. That ought to make them really happy. Will it now? I see. All the more reason to proceed as planned, then. We will let them bear witness to the cannon as powerful as Lord Zeus himself, capable of destroying entire planets, the era of the moon goddess. Oh hey, welcome back. Where'd you guys go? We went out to hunt some demonic beasts, but I'm afraid we couldn't find any. Too bad. Gotcha. Well, hey, don't sweat it. Some days luck's just not on your side. Okay, I won't. So where's Jason? Is he at the tavern again? Yup, same as usual, just like yesterday and the day before that. It's nice to see some things never change. I'm surprised they don't make fun of him for being a drunkard. Isn't that a good thing? Well, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna be a soldier. Huh? Who was that? They'll be here in a few days, Timmy. You just have to be patient until then. I know, but I can't wait. Nothing has happened these last 100 years. Hey there, you guys aren't from this island, are you? You're the courier's friends, right? Yeah, I guess. Aw, man, I really never know what to say to guys like this. Hi, Timmy. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Oh, hi, Corday. So, who are you guys? Oh, yes, my name's Mashkyrelite. Well, good to meet you. Man, there's so many of you. I heard there haven't been this many non-islanders here for 400 years. Damn, he's talking about centuries like we would talk about decades. So what's it like outside of this island? I've asked the old men about it, but they always just say things are the same there as they are here. But I don't buy that. I think there's gotta be something different about them. I mean, if there weren't, there'd be no point in the islands all being separated like this in the first place. And there's gotta be a reason behind everything the gods of Olympus do. Is that why you want to be a border guard? Yeah, it is. Once I'm a border guard, I'll get to see what things are like outside the island. And I figure if I can see what things are like outside the island, maybe that'll change something for me. Does that mean you're bored with your life here? Nah, not at all. Besides, I'm only 100 years old. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. How old are you? I'm guessing what, 300 or so? Physically, I'm still in my 30s. Mentally too, actually. Huh? Now, that's enough of that. Anyway, good luck with becoming a border guard, Timmy. Thanks. I hope you'll be here to watch my tryout. Well, I don't know if I could be there for that, but I'll certainly be rooting for you either way. Oh, gotcha. Anyway, I'd better go. I've still got to run an errand for my dad. Okay, see you later then. Yeah, later. Aww, puppy love, Knick-Knack. Well, it doesn't take a bright and cheery type to see what's going on here. What are you guys talking about? She might be more of a bright type, but it looks like she's still in the dark about this. Well, you know, I'm guessing part of it's got to do with the fact that you're one of the island's few visitors. But I'm pretty sure that Timmy kid's got a crush on you, Corday. At least, I think he does. Ah, that's ridiculous. Of course he doesn't. We've barely even spoken more than a few words to each other. How could that be enough to develop affection for me? Unless there's some other reason for his feelings. Knick-Knack, I'm going to hell.
What for?
My first thought was to look at Corday and say I could see that there's two other reasons why he would want to.
Look, they're two pretty good reasons.
Well, this is also just a guess, but maybe he thinks you're pretty? I see. Well, I still think this all sounds very silly, so I don't think we need to discuss it any further. Okay, sure thing. I just don't have the guts to point out that she's obviously got a crush on Master herself. Now come on, we still need to let Jason know that we're back from the temple. Right. I believe Drake said that this would get Jason to understand what happened, though I'm still not sure what he meant. I wonder how things will turn out. Another day, another delicious drink. Though I've got to say, I'm surprised that people here almost never seem to imbibe anything themselves. Still, there's something to be said for enjoying a drink in peace and solitude. If you say so. You're the kind of person who thinks it's not a real bar if it doesn't come with a raucous crowd, aren't you? Well, take it from me, there's nothing wrong with drinking alone and getting lost in thoughts of old friends. Ugh, damn it, Heracles. Well, sure, there's nothing wrong with thinking back on friends. But in your case, it only ever ends with you muttering that same line. Just let me drink in peace, will you? We're back, Drake. Oh hey, welcome back. Good timing. I was just thinking of closing up shop. You're not open at night? Kind of a weird choice for a bar. What can I say? Everyone here cares more about staying healthy than having a drink. No wait, that's not right. It's more like they're so healthy that they don't even need to get drunk. So this bar of mine's just something I do for fun. I've lost more money on it than I can ever hope to make up. How long have you been here, Drake? Good question. I guess you could say that all the booze kind of mixed up my past, present, and future. And speaking of booze, there's an idiot here who's lost himself in it, servant or not. You kept your promise, right? Then go ahead and wake him up. What is it? Ugh. Oh my god, I really thought I'd fake yawn there, and then my body said nope. Oh, it's just you lot. What's this all about? If it has to do with joining you, I already... Huh? What about the border guards there, huh? Did you fight them? Did you? You idiots! What the hell were you lot thinking? Now it's only a matter of time until Odysseus realizes we're here. What else could we do? We needed more Theos Kleronomia. You mean you stole some Theos Kleronomia on top of that? Damn it, general purpose Kleronomia or not, given the situation there's no way he won't send more soldiers here. And when he does, the villagers are going to lead them right to me. It won't even occur to them to lie. I'll just have to run for it. That's perfect. Maybe it's about time you started thinking about setting sail again, Mr. Captain of the Argo. Drake, this was your doing, wasn't it? Got it in one! Whoa, she looks so cute. Wow, Drake, you look amazing right now. Well, what about you? What are you going to do? If they find you here, and they will, they're going to kill you too. Is that what you want? Of course not. But I can't set sail on my own, and Poseidon's curse wouldn't let me even if I could. So I'll just find somewhere to hide here on the island. Luckily, I doubt Odysseus is all that worried about me anyway. Any servant that can't fight or leave this island isn't going to be much of a threat. Drake. Don't worry. I can always come back once this all blows over. And with enough time, I bet I can even figure out a way around this curse. Sounds like a lot of commotion going on outside. Oh, come on. Don't tell me Odysseus' soldiers are already here. That's not what it sounds like to me. It sounds like somebody's upset about something. Oh dear. Listen to me, will you? Artemis's cannon is going to blow up this island at any moment. You've all got to evacuate to another island right now. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Orion? Hey, Seki. What are you talking about, Orion? What do you mean a cannon is going to blow up this island? Exactly what it sounds like. Artemis is going to fire her cannon at this island in order to take you guys out. He's telling the truth. The main unit has already begun preparations. It won't be long now before she fires the cannon. Who are... I am Artemis. I rule over the Greek skies and stars. Is that true? How do we know she's not just pretending to be Lady Artemis? No, wait. There's no faking this divine light. Strictly speaking, I'm just a terminal. Something closer to Artemis is familiar. What am I doing? I should be prostrating myself before her right now. Huh? No way. Is that one of the gods? Come on, Timmy. Get down on the ground already. Right. I repeat, my cannon is targeting this island as we speak. The only way to survive is to run away from here as fast as you can, even if it means swimming to... Run away? We'd never do that. Yeah, that figures. They've been here their whole lives. They probably can't even imagine living somewhere else. One of the gods is finally paying attention to us. Why would we be afraid to die? So that's how it is here. Are you freaking nuts? I don't know who you are, pal, but if anyone's nuts here, it's you. Yeah, you want us to run away? To give up the honor of bathing in the moon goddess's sacred light? But you're all going to die. And? I knew it. I had a feeling this is what the people here would choose. Thank you, Lady Artemis. Thank you. As defects banished from Olympus, this is the greatest end to our lives we could possibly hope for. Alright, I almost forgot. You non-islanders should probably run for it while you still can. But we can't. What about you, Timmy? Do you want to escape with us? Me? Of course not. I'm staying right here. But I thought you wanted to be a soldier. Huh? What are you talking about? Having the gods accept us is way more important than becoming a soldier, right? I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to see you anymore, Corday, but there's no way I can pass this up. Sorry about that. Knick-Knack, that was the creepiest fucking shit. Did you see his face?
Yes.
That was not normal. That's okay. I understand. Well, what are you all still doing here? If Artemis is telling the truth, then we don't have a moment to spare. So come on, we need to get ready to leave. Now. If it wasn't possible for these people to escape, then it would be the hero's job to stay behind to help. But if they're refusing to escape, then helping them isn't our responsibility. Now come on, let's go. Wait, what about Drake? Well, shit. This is a little more dire than I was expecting things to go, but nothing to be done now. Guess this is goodbye. You don't have to stay here, Drake. Please, come with us. I told you, I can't, much as I wish I could. There must be a way. I'll carry you myself if I have to. You're weirdly sweet on me, aren't you? I guess another version of me must have helped you guys out a whole bunch before. But it's okay. If I've gotta go, going out with some good booze ain't the worst way. Looks like I'll be taking a page from your book, Jason. Drinking alone and getting lost in thoughts of old friends. I see. Thanks for everything, Captain. Don't worry about your tab. I'll make sure to leave it right where it is. Drake. If we were on my ship right now, I'd be happy to award you with the title of Navigator First Class or something. But here on land, well, it just wouldn't work. Seki. Yeah, you bet I will. Hey. There we go, all set. Good, it looks like we're all on the same page. Now we... Whoops, just a sec, I almost forgot. Jason! The key? That's the key to the chains locking my ship's helm in place. Take it, it's your ship now. You want me to use the Golden Hind? But that's yours, it'll just disappear when you do. Nope, it won't. Not as long as you reinforce its existence with some Theos Clarinomia. Wait, are you saying... Once you do that, it won't be the Golden Hind anymore. It'll be the Argo. Besides, what's a captain without a ship? Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm not so high-minded as to turn down a gift being given in earnest like this. But I don't want to hear any complaints about what I do with your ship after the fact. You got that? I got it. Oh, and here, this is for you guys. Hey. I think it's some kind of treasure that belongs to one of the gods here. Go on, take it. I found it at sea when I ran into the biggest sea monster I've ever seen. It was glowing so bright it practically screamed, "Look at me, I'm the heart," so I went ahead and plundered it. I can't believe it. This should be impossible, but it's real. This really is my father, Poseidon's divine core. But how did you get this? You're a human-based heroic spirit. How did you possibly defeat Poseidon? Ah, I just happened to get lucky. The wind, the waves, my luck, they were all going my way at the time. Of course, I got slapped with a hell of a curse to make up for it. Now it hurts so much to breathe, I think death would actually be a relief. But I had a feeling, something that told me I couldn't up and die until I pawned that thing off on somebody else. I can't believe you were holding on to something that valuable all this time. Whoa there, almost said something way out of character for me. Well, go on. You'd better get out of here before it's too late. You sure as hell don't want to get wiped out because you stuck around shooting the ship for too long. Yeah, you're right, Captain Drake. And I won't let your hard work go to waste. Rest assured, I'll take the tiller from here. Ugh, my body feels heavier than I expected. Maybe all your unhealthy living finally caught up to you. We're servants, damn it. We already lived our lives. That said, I was pretty mentally blocked for a while. That's probably what's causing it. Damn it. These demonic beasts are gonna slow us down. Ugh, I guess I'll just have to break out my own sword for this. Hey, Seki. You're a master, right? Then show me how well you can put me to use. If you do a good enough job, I'll consider teaming up with you to be the backward-thinking way out of this mess. What? That sentence didn't make sense. Absolutely not. Know why? Because despair always sneaks up on you from behind. Alright, all hands ready your weapons. We need to finish this lighting quick. Oh. Oh, wow. Jesus. For some reason, I thought we'd already picked a battle team. So what you up to, Knick-Knack?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing really. Doom scrolling while you're reading mostly?
Valid. It is a lot of reading. I'm not used to reading out loud anymore, so I'm like tripping on some words a little bit more often.
That's fair.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been like subtly just rewording some of the sentences to be better English. Like just automatically, like my brain is just reading them with like changing an article or here and there. And I don't even realize it.
Sometimes that on my streams that happens too, like I'll be like I'm reading Fire Emblem right now out loud. And sometimes it just like you think a sentence should go one way, so you say it one way, and you realize after you've already said it that it's completely different wording.
Exactly. Like I don't even realize it till after it's out, but then it's like, oh well, I mean, can't really complain now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing.
That's just the nature of reading out loud. I mean, if you've ever...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that like an actual voice acting that happens too, where they'll read the script out, and sometimes they're off script, but the performance is just that much better when you slightly change wording.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens to me when I'm doing my own recordings for my personal videos. I'll be reading out off my script, and I'm speaking, and then I just say something completely different than what was on my script in a completely different order.
Yeah. I hate feeling so sluggish. Looks like you're not using any of those nanomachines yourself then. No, I'm not. I wanted to avoid getting mixed up with the gods here as much as possible, though it looks like that might not be an option anymore. Come on, you useless good-for-nothings. Run, damn it! We've sussed out the situation on our end as well. Do hurry. My ship's all ready to set sail too. We can leave at any time. Oh, and I've already found the Golden Hind as well. It's the ship closest to your current location. I've just sent you the coordinates. I expect using your navigational system to find that ship and escape the island will be your best bet. Coordinates received. We're almost there. Oh my goodness. Argonauts head out. Good name. Appropriate name for the section. Given what we're doing. Jesus. Oh. We made it to the Golden Hind. Jason. I know. Okay, Francis Drake, I'm taking your golden helm for myself. From here on, you take your orders from me. Got that? Okay, I've set the Theos Kleronomia to the ship. Starting repairs now. Good. That shouldn't take too long. In the meantime, all hands prepare to set sail. Hey, Artemis. Artemis! What are you doing here? Come on, hurry. I'm afraid I can't go with you. I'm forced to stay synced to the main unit. If I board that ship, she'll know exactly where you are. Are you serious? And I know for a fact that she's going to shoot me. After all, no, I should not say. It's my fault that things turned out this way. I've made enough trouble for you as it is. It wouldn't be fair to impose further. Artemis! I'm not Artemis, I'm just an observational unit. I'm nothing more than a 4-digit model number that comes after the main Artemis unit's name. Still, it feels really good to know you respect my individual existence. Even if that existence is about to come to an end along with this island. Goodbye, Orion. Take care. We're about to set sail. Are you coming or not? Artemis, I'm sorry. Please, don't mind me. I think you're better when you smile. Okay. From this point forward, in accordance with the promise I made to Drake, the Golden Hind will be known as the Argo. Our first order of business is getting away from this island. And our second is rendezvousing with the Royal Fortune and the Nautilus. Now move it. Time is not on our side. What?
David Attenborough passed away.
What? Like genuinely?
Yeah, as of I'm seeing it announced here 2 hours ago.
Oh my god. Knick-knack, too many people that I like have died recently.
Okay, David Attenborough survived to 100 years old.
He could have kept going another 20. Respectfully. I'm not
it's
old
sad
enough.
he's gone. It's sad he's gone, but also, like...
Knick-knack, who's gonna be the new David
Attenborough?
Attenborough?
Here. I don't know. He had performances as recently as this year.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm not old enough to not have David Attenborough fucking narrating all of my nature documentaries.
Who's gonna do the 15th remake of Prehistoric Planet?
Exactly! Man, it's a rough year, and we're not even halfway through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot down. Shoot down. Shoot through. Shoot down. Shoot through. Gouge out. Pierce. Those are the only actions she is allowed to perform. They are all she knows. Her role is to shoot those who would oppose the gods. Did you think I didn't, Dakota Doyle? I grew up on Meerkat Manor and Animal Planet. Like, that was one of the few things I was actually allowed to watch. Pretty much whenever it was on TV. I love animals. I love nature. I love stuff like that.
Hang on, Seki, I'm about to make your day. I ruined your day just now. I'm about to make it. I misread that. It just said he just turned 100 years old.
Oh my fucking god, Knickknack. This is why I gotta fact check everything. I
Can you tell I'm a little tired right now?
It was very sad.
You know, I might actually be at death's door, apparently.
I was incredibly sad there for a second.
I looked up David Attenborough, I'm saying, oh, he turned 100 today, too. That's sad. Wait a fucking minute. What are the chances? 1 in 365? Yeah, no, I misread that.
Knick-knack. I need you not to be the person who breaks me the news of people dying anymore, okay? Let it come across my feed naturally.
You just found out someone died and then found out they were actually alive. That's like the greatest experience you could ever have. Thinking someone you really, really loved as a kid is actually found out that he was alive after you thought he died. Like that's the
Yeah, but like, I'm on stream. I can't cry right now. In front of
your eyes.
Yeah, but I'm on stream. I can't cry right now. But yeah, no, Dakota. Like Knickknack can confirm. I'm massively into like nature and animals and stuff. There's actually like a whole set of the animal encyclopedias up above, just out of range of the camera here. Like, man.
Yeah. Happy birthday, David Attenborough. Hope for 100 more.
Yeah, happy birthday, David Attenborough. Do not take unnecessary journeys, do not. And many more. Her role is to shoot those who would oppose the gods. She takes no pleasure or joy in this task. It feels much the same as defragmenting her data stores. Relax, calm down. Her remaining emotion units continue to alert her to such concerns. She has no records, no memories of the time she has performed her task. She can't even be bothered to remember them. How many thousands of years has she been floating in space? How many times has she used her arrows to bore holes in the land? Yeah, no, Zero. On that topic, I'm not doing that again. Right? That's not happening again. It's not allowed to. Respectfully, no. I'm not doing another 3 years of quarantine. I am exaggerating. I know that that is not how that particular virus transmits. If you are seriously concerned about it, look it up. Learn about it. It's not actually, you know.
Yeah, supposedly the virus is too deadly to go nearly as to go nearly as bad as COVID did.
Well, that, Knickknack, and it's viral. By virality and transmission between humans, it basically means that you have to be, like, practically having sex to transmit it.
So on a cruise ship, a long-term cruise ship.
Yeah, but even in the long-term cruise ship, out of 200 people, you know. I mean, the first 2 casualties were a married couple, and so on. So, I mean, it's pretty hard to transmit on a greater scale.
Long-term cruise ships are known to be pretty much orgies.
Well, yes. Some strains, so yeah, traditionally some strains of it through droppings and bites, Dakota Doyle. But the particular strain that's on the cruise ship is the Andes variant, which is endemic to the region where a lot of the passengers boarded the cruise ship, I believe. And that one actually can transmit human to human. However, the transmission is really, really low. Like, you basically have to be spending a lot of time, like, in close proximity with whoever has the virus. And then, I mean, Knickknack's right. I mean, the good and the bad of it is it's so deadly, you don't really get a lot of chances to transmit it. Which is horrifying, but reassuring.
More in the news, I saw that there's a new COVID strain in Japan.
I don't care about that. That's fine. There's a new COVID strand every, like, 20 days, I swear to God. Like, didn't they have, like, 5 different versions during COVID?
Yes.
Yeah, COVID is the flu at this point. In terms of, like, how many strains there are, and it just keeps mutating, you know? We have ways to treat it. We have ways to track it. However, the memes about the cruise ship are excellent, Knickknack. Excellent! I saw one earlier. I don't know if I can say it on stream. Nick Nat, can I joke about the cruise ship on stream?
Probably best not to. You never know when they need to crack down hard on misinformation, and any mention of it gets a video automatically demonetized or struck.
Okay, I'll text it, or I'll tell you after stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after stream. It's hilarious. Anyways, let me finish reading this section. It feels like she has been firing her arrows with surprising frequency as of late. She dispatched a terminal, in part due to advice received from her central processing unit. But the terminal's reports were so incoherent and riddled with emotion as to be unusable. She considered scrapping the terminal, but decided to give her a stay of dissolution. If the terminal refuses to comply, she will perish along with everything else. Humans have no value. Their only use comes from serving the gods. Humans have no freedom. Their only worth comes from performing the tasks given to them. Humans have no will. That is solely the domain of the gods. Behold the luminous Olympus. Behold the great city built atop a grand interstellar mountain range. What else could achieve such glorious heights but the power of the gods? Receiving coordinate data. Authorizing arrow use. Low priority alert from observational unit incoming. This is wrong. Do not fire. Alert dismissed by controller unit. This shot is made in order to demonstrate the power and glory of the gods. Besides, these humans were discarded from the beginning. They should never have been allowed to build a village, let alone a civilization. It must all be destroyed. Every last bit. Here it comes. Full speed ahead. So that's Artemis's arrow. Who needs a fucking light behind my monitor? The light of the gods. It's here. It's really here. At last, a god is finally paying attention to us. Ah, I'm so happy my heart could burst. It's been ages since we defects were banished from Olympus. We've lived out our meaningless lives for thousands of years. Some of us have been waiting for hundreds of years. The gods abandoned us. They saw no meaning in our existence. For thousands of years we dreamt of your return. It took thousands more to accept that it would never happen. We couldn't even choose death. All we could do was keep living out our days. But now at last a god is looking down upon us again. This is awesome. But there is a different thought that keeps nagging at the back of my mind. I wonder why Corday seemed so sad about this. Those other people aren't from this island, so they can't understand our joy. But in the same way, I can't understand her sadness. Maybe this is sadness I'm feeling. I mean, I'll never get to see her now. Yeah, I'll never, ever get to see her again. I'll never be able to see her again, or remember her smiling face, or ask why she was sad, or see her again no matter how much I might want to. Hell, I won't even be conscious. Aw, man. Maybe I should have gone with them after. It's a little late for that, buddy. Well, everyone's got to set sail at some point. And people who can't run anymore are gonna get left behind. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's sad, it's lonely, it sucks, and a whole lot more besides that. But, in the meantime, here's to your journey, guys. May your ship be blessed with luck as good as gold. Why is it every time Drake shows up in story, I get emotionally attached to her, and then I have to let her go? On this day, a single island vanished from Atlantis' seas. What were you gonna say?
Say, because the other time she shows up in story prominently is a short-ass chapter compared to everything else that came afterward.
Yeah. That's better. Ah, now I can finally get rid of that unidentified noise. Ugh, we're really cutting it close. Hey, anyone fall overboard? I'll do a head count. Master. Captain Nemo, Mandricardo. I'm okay, but I can't wait to get back to the border. All good here. Corday. Yes, I'm here. Orion. Yeah, I'm okay. And there's Jason. Good. All 7 of us are present and accounted for. Hey, this is my ship you're on now. Make sure you address me as Captain. Aye aye, Captain Jason. Well, that was easier than I expected. Yeah? Orion, are you sure you're okay? Well, maybe not entirely. I know full well that wasn't the Artemis I know. But, even so, right at the end, I just need to mourn for a while. Don't worry, I'll get over it before we reach the next island. Great, thanks. Hey Captain, there's something spraying a bunch of water up ahead. Is it a whale or maybe demonic beasts? Either way, make sure you have your weapons ready. Don't worry, that's Da Vinci. Seki, MASH! Da Vinci! I seriously thought we were goners that time. Is Bartholomew okay? You rang? Hell no. Well, I guess I did. Now that they've fired the cannon once, we should have some time until they can fire it again, but that's not exactly reassuring. I suggest we make land at a nearby island as soon as we can. I'm with you. So, as the vaunted courier, surely you know which island is closest to us, no? Of course I do. That would be Hecate Island, to the north. Hecate Island, huh? Ha, the name alone is enough to tell me I'm going to hate it there. But, any port in a storm and all that. Let's go. Hold it, hold it. Don't you think our servant allocation is a little, unbalanced right now? I'll go back to the border. There's no point in me being here anyway. Fine with me. Now you, the one with the twisted personality. Who, me? Yeah, that's fair. You stay on my ship. That goes for you too, Orion. Corday, you can go. Aw, are you sure? I'm happy to help. Your help is more than a little overbearing, physically and mentally. Okay. In that case, I would be delighted to have you join me on my ship, Milady Mash Chirolite. Oh, and Master too, of course. I see. Foo, foo. Oh, now that I'm feeling better, I can make more selves again. They should at least be able to handle the ship's odd jobs. Alright, you're up, brave and easygoing Marines. Yay! We've so got this. I love them. Ah, so that's what you meant. We'll go to the Royal Fortune and start by scrubbing the deck. Woohoo! I love their little sound effect. Then we'll stay on the Argo. Woohoo! We've always wanted to sail on a legendary ship. Oh, it's so cute. Is that so? Well, if you're all Nemo clones, you should have no problem keeping a boat ship-shape, right? Of course! After all, we're Nemos with the powers of Triton. That said, I don't think we'll get along with our father Poseidon very well. Not a problem. Alright, set sail for Hecate Island. We can worry about what sort of hellscape awaits us there after we've finished making our getaway.
So, how did you like the this chapter's human character?
That was disturbing.
Yeah.
That's like when in Atlantis they find a human and the human's like, yeah, I can help you out, and then they get to the end of the episode and then the human turns on them because they've been brainwashed too much by the Goa'uld. I'm sorry. I desperately need to know if the writer for this chapter has ever seen Stargate. Like, somebody needs to submit that question somewhere because I need to know, because it really feels like they have. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, Nashu's a big-ass sci-fi head. So it would not surprise me in the slightest if he'd seen Stargate.
I need the confirmation, you know? Alright. We've confirmed that Heracles Island has been obliterated. Amusing how it met the same fate as the servant Heracles we were forced to contend with. What else? 2 ships were seen leaving the island right before Lady Artemis's arrow struck. They're clearly headed for Hecate Island next. However, it will take some time until Lady Artemis is ready to fire another arrow. Send in a squadron of border guards. Oh, and one more thing. It's time we decide where we're going to send the dog. Yes, sir. Puppy? We made it. This is Hecate Island, Seki. Oh, and this may be too little too late, but should I be calling you Master? Okay then, Master it is. It's got such a funny ring to it. It does. Ew. Figures there'd be demonic beasts lurking here. I guess we'll just have to take care of them quickly. Go on then, get to it. You want them taken care of quickly? Then you'd better get in here and help us. Fine. Ugh, this is such a pain. Suck on the evade, bitch. That's a very large demon boar. Is it not supposed to be Saint Court? I'm pretty sure it's just a Saint Court, Dakota Doyle. Right, Knick Knack?
This costume.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's a costume.
Yeah. Like, that is just straight up a Saint Court. Especially the one in the bubble. All of them are Saint Court shaped, by the way. Like, the ones that are circling the planet. Like, they're all Saint Court shaped, they're just in different colors. I just assumed that was deliberate. Ah, that's fair. I just use them a lot, so I noticed. Alright, not to belabor the point now that all is said and done. But Heracles Island is completely gone. Artemis's primary cannon destroyed it in a single shot. Let me ask you something, Holmes. Why were those people so willing to accept death? I mean, most people would do damn near anything to avoid death. No? I certainly would. Even the people in China were terrified for their lives when it looked like Qin Shi Huang was about to kill them. To be sure, there are some things we just can't run away from, no matter how much we want to. I dare say everyone comes across something like that at least once or twice in their lives. But that didn't seem to be what was happening there. Indeed, it wasn't. It's probably because gods will be gods. What do you mean? For those of us in ancient Greece, the Greek gods could be fickle, cruel, or generous, all depending on how they felt on a given day. They weren't fair or reasonable, but that also made them more human. That's true. Far as we were concerned, the gods were close neighbors. They could be friends, enemies, even lovers. Hell, even you have Poseidon's blood in you. I might be Captain Nemo, but I'm also Triton. Oh wait, does that mean me and Orion are... I guess it would, wouldn't it? Us? Brothers? No way. You smell like a shark with all that ammonia around you. Oh. Shut up. I don't care. My point is, The big difference between this lost belt and proper human history is people's perception of the gods. And that's not all. Unless you find a way to take out Artemis, you'll never have a hope of cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Precisely. I expect that Tree of Emptiness will put up tremendous resistance to being cut down. If Artemis were to take advantage of that and fire on us then, we'd all be done for. Which would mean our first priority, as I suspected, is doing something about that mechanical Artemis. Ideally, I would like to use a noble phantasm to destroy her. Is there anyone here among us with a noble phantasm capable of destroying a mecha god in orbit? Stop wasting our time, Sherlock Holmes. We all know there's only one of us who could pull that off. Yes, quite right. My apologies. Orion, I'm afraid you're our only hope. Just a moment, Holmes. There's something we have to ask before we even get into the technical possibilities. Can you bring yourself to kill Artemis, Orion? It's not about whether I can or not. It's whether I will or not. And I will. I have to. In fact, I have a very compelling reason to do so now. Whoa, whoa. You're not talking about getting revenge on her, are you? No, it's not that. I'd never fire my bow for revenge. I can't. Well, that's okay then. Very well. Next question. Is your noble phantasm physically capable of destroying her? Not at this point, I don't think. Figures. Let me show you the footage we captured once more. Da Vinci, Nemo, what do you make of her from an engineering standpoint? She looks to be about make that 1.5 kilometers long. It also looks like she can control her movement and doesn't orbit the planet like a satellite. The one thing I can say for sure is that this technology far surpasses anything humanity had as of 2020. I'm guessing that primary cannon of hers is the only weapon she's got. Apparently, it's called Shooting Star or T.H.E, gold that pierces planets. At least, that's what Artemis told me. Yeah, and we saw how powerful it is when it destroyed that entire island. If we hadn't been partway through a zero sail when she fired it at us, both the shadow border and the Nautilus surrounding it would have been vaporized. It looks like her weak point, or rather, the section we'll need to target, is this one here that kind of looks like a head. Given how thick her armor is, and the primary cannon's position, I feel safe in saying it's our only shot. Of course, it's gonna be real difficult to reach it with a run-of-the-mill noble phantasm, and let's not even discuss sending you to space to fight her directly. But on the right side, at least we know our target. All we have to do now is figure out how to hit it. And given how big this lost belt is, we're bound to find something we can use to shoot her down if we just keep looking. At least we might, right? It is possible, yes. Now I have a suggestion. I say once we make land, we ask the villagers if they've seen any other outsiders, by which I mean servants. Then we make our way straight for the temple. So we get more nanomachines? That's right. We're going to take all the Theos Kleronomia we can find and use it to power the hell out of Orion. Simple, yet effective. Speaking of the nanomachines, let me tell you what I found in my analysis of them. Their components are completely safe. There's no sign of toxicity and no way for them to erode their host's cells. Even their reparation process is strictly limited to improving their host body's performance. There are also limiters in place to prevent the machines from consuming too much energy, overstimulating the host metabolism, or otherwise going berserk. They're made out of a metal that doesn't exist on our Earth. I think we should call it orichalcum until we learn otherwise. I'm guessing nanomachines aren't what Plato had in mind when he came up with the idea for it, but you know what they say about hindsight. So basically, we'll still be looking for villages and temples just like before, yeah? Right. Though of course, if you run into any other servants who could help us, I'd like you to recruit them too. Because I'm pretty sure we could use all the help we can get against Odysseus. Do you think they'll be willing to join us? That'll be up to Jason and Seki's negotiation skills. See ya, Zero! This is my last section for tonight, so... Jason has such great facial, expressions. Good. I was worried I was being subtle for you. Ugh, this is such a pain. Alright, just to be sure, you're all willing to fight, yes? Is there anyone here who doesn't actually care and would rather just while away the days until the world disappears? Here. Right here. You're raising your own hand, my guy? Relax, I'm just kidding. Well, cut it out. Poor attempts at humor and such bad taste are the last thing I need right now. I'm coming too, of course. I might not be much use on the front line since I'm an assassin, but I'll make sure your backs are covered. Don't gotta ask me. I decided I was gonna go down fighting long ago. Likewise. I mean, what's the point of living in a world where hardly anybody at all is my type? That really is what it all boils down to for you, huh? It's like I told you, I already made up my mind to destroy Artemis. As for us, well, I don't think it's even a question, right? I see. All right then. But in that case, you're all going to do exactly what I say. What? Don't me. Is there any other servant who knows more about Greece than me? How about one with experience leading a crew? I guess you have a point. I'm just a hunter, so if you want to lead, be my guest. Now, slow your roll there. When it comes to defending humanity, we are the ones who will be calling the... That may be, but when it comes to field work, I don't depend on anyone's calls beside my own. Well, his choice of words aside, he does make a sound argument. I don't yet know if it's because of Odysseus or because this lost belt is simply so vast, but we have been losing our connection from time to time. So we will need someone on whom we can rely present to give instructions when necessary. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Seki's, or rather, Master's opinions into consideration before making my final calls. In turn, we will provide information and advice whenever we see fit. I believe this should be a suitable arrangement, at least for the time being. Oh, very well then. But you make damn sure to take our opinions into consideration too, you hear me? Remember, if we've conquered no fewer than 4 lost belts to date and cut down the trees of emptiness in each one. Yeah, I got it. Alright, so first we'll split up into 2 groups. One group will look for the village, the other for the temple. Wouldn't it be better for you all to stick together? Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. We have no way of knowing when Odysseus might figure out where we are. Bartholomew, you go look for the village. You should already have a fair idea of the lay of this island, seeing how you were a courier and all, right? Fair enough. Understood. The rest of us will head for the temple and get our hands on its nanomachines. Our first priority is Orion, but I'd like to power up the rest of us as much as possible too. Also, try to find us some leads on where to go next. Oh, and some more servants while you're at it. Got all that? What kind of reply was that? You need to start taking this more seriously. Anyway, if we're going to do this, we may as well get it over with. All hands, get going. Oh, and keep transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling who might be listening in. New Argonauts, move out. The Nautilus. It feels good to be back on board a ship. Are you doing okay, Da Vinci? Sure, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure if that's thanks to the nanomachines or not, but I don't even feel any pain anymore. You were feeling pain? Isn't Nemo the one who feels the feedback when the Nautilus takes damage? For the Nautilus, yes, but not for the Shadow Border. Right now, the Nautilus is like a protective outer shell around the Shadow Border. So while I take on the damage the outer layer suffers, I can't do the same for the inner one. Really? Is that true? Now, don't worry about it, Gordy. Really, it's no big deal. The worst that happens is that I get a little sleepy sometimes thanks to all the thinking I have to do for the repairs and recalculations. But I think treating myself to a stack of hot, fluffy pancakes topped with lots of honey later will more than make up for it. Be that as it may, we can't have you straining yourself during your recovery, so we'll handle everything that would normally fall under your purview for the time being. Well, whatever we can handle, that is. That's all very sensible, but there isn't much I can do. In that case, how about a shoulder rub, Director? You can at least do that much, right? A shoulder rub, eh? Very well. It seems the time has come to unveil the extraordinary chiropractic powers I developed by being forced to massage our homunculi shoulders. Huh? You mean this is actually one of your special skills? Man, Director, it seems like there's nothing you can't do. Yes, well, it seems homunculi nearing the end of their lifespan tend to stiffen up something fierce, you see. When they go about saying things like, here I am on the brink of shutting down, and yet my master is too cruel to give me a little shoulder rub. Oh, if only I had a kind master, well within earshot. Well, even a heartless, cold-blooded mage couldn't help but be moved to act. Yeah, thanks for the backstory. Now come on, let's see what you got. Alrighty, just sit back, relax, and trust that both your body and soul are in good hands. Whoa, that does feel pretty... Yeah! Ow! Good lord, woman, how could such small shoulders be so stiff? This is exactly what comes from being sedentary. Ow! Wait, I think it's working pretty... Oh, nope, still hurts like hell. Well, look on the bright side. At least you're finally getting all that tension out. Now then, any change in the stratosphere, Captain Nemo? Not yet. My professor self is keeping an eye on the sky at all times, but so far, nothing. Of course, we'll need to run for our lives the moment they detect anything unusual, so be ready. What are our chances of blocking another strike? 0. If she shoots us again, we'll all be vaporized before you can say brine. I see. Then, I suppose there's nothing to be done but put on another pot of tea and wait for Miss Seki's team. Yes, hi. I'm Nemo Professor, the literal brains behind Captain Nemo. It didn't make sense to send Captain out just to collect nanomachines, so I was assigned to come along instead. As you can see, I can handle myself equally well in indoor and outdoor situations alike. I know I'm barefoot, but don't worry, I'm okay with it. Please, don't mind me, just go about your business like you normally would. Thank you, Professor, it's a pleasure to meet you. Once we've fooled the nanomachine dispenser, the only thing left to do will be to collect the machines in this container I brought. I trust it goes without saying, but I literally can't fight to save my life, so while I know I told you not to mind me, I am hoping you'll be sensitive enough to pick up on how I really feel. That is to say, please keep me safe. Don't worry, we know. Orion, you stay here and watch the ship while we're out. Okay, everyone, let's get going. Okay. I was wondering how long that... Oh... God damn it.
What happened?
I update.
Oh, look at that.
Fuck.
Wow, that went on long enough for you to hit the update, and it's 12 minutes past the update time.
Yeah.
ついにふと興味を
Alright, Knick-Knack, you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
I know exactly what time it is.
Oh, it hurts so much more to do it on stream, Knick-Knack.
In solidarity, I'm throwing down one ticket on this banner.
Oh, I almost want to get down my copy of the Anabasis. You know?
Do it.
I should. I'm gonna get my copy of the Anabasis. Please. Please.
I'm well aware I'm gonna hear that you got him before I see that you got him.
Yeah, because you're a couple seconds behind. Well, I don't think he's coming in this 10 pull because I didn't have any loading at the beginning of it.
Yeah, it's not like to download all my data before I start rolling. You never know though. Sometimes the lack of loading surprises me.
It's disgusting rolls so far.
Truly a minimum?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how to judge a minimum because I don't know. I never know if I get anything good when it comes to CEs. But I didn't get the 4-star and I didn't get the 5-star.
Regardless of whether you get a good or bad CE, it's basically the minimum is 4-star CE and no 4-star service or higher.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm at. Yup. Yup.
Because you're guaranteed a single 4-star CE or higher.
Okay.
With a 10 pull at least.
Come on. Okay, this one I'm gonna tap. And not let play out. Knick-knack! Knick-knack, it worked!
It worked?
Knick-knack, it worked! Knick-knack, it worked!
Whoa. Oh, look at that.
Oh! New favorite book in my library. New favorite book in my library. Oh. Yes! Oh. Yes! Actually, yes, Dakota Doyle. Oh. Yes. I did actually get Summer Nobu as well when I tried rolling for Ptolemaeus earlier, so I did get the 4-star too.
Now you can take this clip and edit this into the video.
I can. Haha. I don't think I'm gonna try for an NP2 because I don't think I'm gonna get an NP2.
Fair enough.
I think that would just be a waste of 30 courts.
Now you can go back to saving for T.H.E.
Yep. Do a little leveling.
Yes, I think you're right, Dakota Doyle. I seem to remember that.
Jesus. I have so few archers that I'm getting a bunch of archer class level rewards. What?
Hey, look, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I get rewards. So I can't be mad, you know? Oh, archer statues is gonna be the death of me! Yes. Yes, Dakota Doyle. After I finish leveling. I mean, you weren't wrong in the comment you made earlier. I think this is my Grand Archer choice, so... And I'll get enough statues to fix him in the Da Vinci shop. I'll grind. I'll give up a chunk of time this weekend. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have to teach you like how to use him depending on your goal.
You are, yes.
Because you actually do need to play around with his ascensions to make him do what you want to do.
Yeah, I remember from when we discussed it. But yeah. Oh man, what a great end to today's stream. What a fantastic note to go out on, Knick-knack.
Yeah. Only took you 2 temples.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Well, I mean, no. Technically, it took me 3 and 19 tickets.
Still, that's really freaking good.
Yeah. Oh man, what a great way to break my bad luck streak. Ah, stunning. No notes, perfection.
At least you don't have to worry about him on your destiny order. You can remove him from your 3rd place.
That is true. I can go remove him from my 3rd place. Yeah. Which, do you know what that means? Durga's back on the menu, boys!
You know what else that means?
What?
Castoria has suddenly become even more helpful to your account with yet another arts looping servant that you like.
Yeah, I fear that my account is very quickly moving towards arts.
Look, you have most of what you need for Buster too. You just don't have the DPSs for it.
Yeah. It's okay. I have a plan to hopefully get Castoria this summer. I've got a pretty good chance. And then Dioscuri is also arts. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so that would mean both my main Saber and Archer unit. And then my primary rider right now is Odysseus.
Who's arts?
Yeah.
Balancing ruler, arts.
Yeah, and Estrella, my backup.
Arts.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, even if I were to look through the servants I have on my Destiny order, I'm pretty sure a couple of them are arts too. You know?
Yeah.
Like, even outside of the ones I've already named. So, you know, good for me, good for me.
Arts. You're Durga's
Yeah, Frost, it'll... Obviously, there will be a more in-depth discussion of it that now that I've gotten this servant, I will just leave in the back end of the video that you guys have now been confirmed will be coming out near the end of the month. But there'll be a discussion as to why I elected to roll on this banner as hard as I was willing to, so.
Yeah, there was a lot of pro and con back and forth, like,
yeah.
on video recording.
Yeah, and like not just like, oh, I like this servant, but like how do these servants function in game, and like realistically, which of these is a better option for me to sink a chunk of quartz into right now. So I won't like spoil it, but you know, there was discussion besides he's good and I really like him, which he's great and I really like him separately, but. We'll get into that in the video. I don't want to spoil it because it was actually a good video, good discussion. But yeah, okay. I think that sets me out for the end of today's stream. I'll probably spend a chunk of Saturday. I won't be on stream, but I'll probably spend a chunk of Saturday grinding the Da Vinci event. So just to make sure I get her and clear out at least the statues in the shop and like the Leaves of Evocation. Since that's mainly what I need, that and the Blazes of Wisdom. Like, I'll get for certain the stuff I want. So, definitely that.
They should be seeing you again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, so Vorn and I are back to streaming Baldur's Gate finally, but we'll be starting a little later than normal, 6:30 p.m. PST. I've got work, so I gotta, you know, make sure I'm there. So, 6:30 p.m. I don't know how long we're gonna go. Normally we'd try to aim for 4 hours, but we might go for 3 because it's first time back, and we're at kind of an interesting spot in Baldur's Gate. We're mid trial of Shar, in Act 2.
I think the plan for both of us next week is to be back multiple times.
Yes, that is the goal. I would like to run 2 FGO streams next week. Ideally. So hopefully that goes through, and then we'll see, you know, beyond that. Oh, alright guys, I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Good luck with your rolls or whatever else you're doing in FGO. Grinding, collecting, saving. Have fun.